I'm very late. Probably fine, right? Right here? Alright. Oh. This tracker looks way off. This tracker is way off. I mean, tracking seems good. Um, what the fuck is that thing doing on? Okay. Bring this up, bring that up. How deep? Cat be doing the laundry. Ligma so hard it became Sugma. Euland, how deep? Hi, Elder. How deep what? Good night, pretty boy. Good night, smile. Hi, Trogdor. Hi, smile. 5 people at least. Hi, Pixel. Story of my life. Hoi hoi you. I'm still doing laundry. Hi, Gana. Wait, is speech day OSAP? No, I was running around on Core Stream in my beach outfit, so that's just the one I was in. I got some pizza. What, like deep dish? So like, what? Oh, you're not the one asking how deep. Yeah. Pizza did you get? I actually had pizza yesterday. You just like to show off for Core, I get it. No, I just like that avatar way more than this one. This one, I'm happy with the design, but the clothes are like, as Akiwu put it, you got that 2019 look, King never change. And I was like, ah. Hi, Haxie. I don't know, 12 a.m. pizza from a store that's open. Me, I feeling better, I think. Does some physical work and nearly pass out. Maybe still not quite. Oh no. Eating on your diet? No. That's not how it works, Sean. I'll make this very clear for you. I have 1,400 calories a day. That's my limit. That's kind of a diet, but at the same time, that's just, you know, my standard. I'm not dieting to like, once I get through this diet, I can go back to eating normally. That's just my standard. If my parents make dinner for me, I skip, you know, the later meals like potatoes and have whatever they feed me. If that puts me at 2,000 calories, so be it. It doesn't really matter because it's not like that sets back my diet a week. It's like, that's just my standard. That's just what I do. How much water a day? About 90 ounces. I've been good on water. Hi, Senril. I personally like both. Ripaxi, hope you get better soon. Hi, Bits. Let's set up the second camera. Hi, Techno. Hi, Zvi. Okay. Flying behavior. Auto level pitch. Timmy, you said you don't like playing CSGO or CS, but you do? I have a question. Is that like you don't like hubs in CS, or like would you enjoy it with like in-house stuff? Okay. I think I've got all my stuff. I think. You have that young traveling vendor in a JRPG energy from the 2010s. Morning, Lynn. I haven't peed yet. What the? One, I don't need to know that. 2, go pee, I guess? In the outfit, to be clear. 90 ounces is a lot. 90 ounces is actually a little below what I should be doing. What I'm supposed to be doing is 100 ounces. If you're to live rent-free with someone at the cost of cooking, would you actually cook and eat meals? Or make them eat beans and potatoes? No, Haxie. If I were to live rent-free with someone at the cost of cooking, I am cooking whatever they want. I would, myself would eat the exact same meals that I'm eating now. I'm doing the, like, bean burritos. I'm doing the protein bars. I'm doing the baked potatoes. I'm not cooking anything fancy for myself. And even though I'm cooking for them, I'm not eating it. Hi, Shion. Just staring at a wall. I'll probably move once we start moving. Or once we start walking. Anna just staring at a wall. Hi. It was Dave, Hoy, Bits. Bits, I keep opening CS 100 ounces of what? Of water. Of water. I think like 30 ounces, probably less. That's not good. Adults are supposed to have like, I don't know what it is for women. But dudes are supposed to have like 100 ounces of water. Do it, tired. Yuland is an expensive house cat. Hi, Joe. But if they cook for you, when does your picky eaterness cause problems? Well, so here's the thing, Trogdor. They're my parents. They know what I like. Most of the time. If they cook something that I don't like, then I just say, hey, I really appreciate this. I'm not going to eat this. And they have had this happen before. They know, okay, we want Yuland to eat with us. It has to be food that they'll actually eat. So anytime they cook for me, it's like a hamburger. It's like, steak, hot dogs. Last night it was pizza, and the pizzas were pepperoni pizza and meat lovers pizza. Then my dad put a bunch of fucking jalapenos on the meat lovers pizza, so I couldn't have as much of it as I would have liked. But, stuff like that they know I'm going to. Meatballs. Oh, we fucking love meatballs. Oh, I drink like 1 to 2 bottles a day. How big of bottles are we talking? Note for your avatar work. More texture or different color socks. Times I look like you just had lumpy legs. It stuck out to me while I set up camera and now I can't unsee it. Lumpy legs? Huh. I only get 5 milligrams of water each day. So what I have for avatar stuff is I just have like clothes to swap with these. All of these clothes Shin made. Like Shinkozen just went into Blender and made these. They are like extremely simple, extremely basic. Shin is a very, very good modeler of 2019. He has not done model work stuff since then. Except for like people asking him to do stuff. But he hasn't been learning. He hasn't been like, oh, people are doing this, people are doing that. I'm going to like keep up my skills and learn as people, like, as the scene is improving. So all of his knowledge is 2019. I have since then bought new clothes. So I actually have new shoes. I have shorts. I have a shirt. I don't have a vest. I need to find a vest like this, and I haven't found one yet. But I have, I need to, like, redo my avatar. I need to, like, redo the scene entirely. Swap out those clothes. Swap out the new ones. And then I'll have much better looking clothes. But that is just what I've been putting off doing. He has socks. I mean, someone else cooks for you. We all know you like meatballs. Surprisingly, yes, 16 ounces. I'm shocked. Pretty cool, though, just to make an outfit. What world is this? Hi, Very Revy. This is... It's Hyrule Castletown, The Legend of Zelda... Why is it giving me the full name? It's the Twilight Princess one. Why can I not see the name of this? Dear chat, please. I don't know, it's Twilight Princess. It is specifically one that has the NPCs in it. It's by Death Champs. Really cool. Yeah, okay, thank you. Noodland? What do you mean Noodland, huh? You actually have Blender yet? Let's finish our stretches. I have been productive with other things. In fact, I'll tell you guys what I did yesterday. I trimmed the trees with my dad. We finally have that done. So that's a no on Blender. I'm not saying it's a no. I'm not saying I don't have Blender. And no Blender, no way. We did actually trim the trees. I finished the walk. I was like dead tired. I'm sweaty. I'm hungry. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fucking nap. And hello. And as I'm going upstairs to get a glass for my drink, Dad goes, "Are we still on for trees today?" And I was just like, oh fuck. You know there's a heat wave today, right, Dad? And he was like, yeah, the heat doesn't bother me. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's trim the trees. So we did that yesterday. Probably like an hour or two. It was not comfortable. It was a very... God, it was fucking hot yesterday. But, I mean... It's done. I think he really wanted it done before my cousin visits Thursday night. What are we at? We're at the arm pole. No way you trim the trees, Dedge crazy. You undress the trees. Good job, you did the tree look good at least. So the trees part look fine. We didn't like trim all the way around them. What we were doing specifically is making it so that none of the tree stuff got within a foot of the house. We had a lot of trees. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 trees around the house that like they had grown so long that they are kind of touching the house. They're touching the gutters. One of them was like over the chimney. And so it was like, yeah, we need to like cut these back a bit. Mic pop jump scare? Oh, I didn't. Hopefully that doesn't become a normal thing. Hi, Alex. Not only do I have to work Saturday, but it's only 10 in the morning and already 90. Dude, I got a heat warning on my computer. When I look at my thing, it's 83 Fahrenheit for me. Hi, Choco. Hello, my love. And, yeah, it's like got a big old exclamation point that's like, hey, there's a heat warning today. Be careful. We're at Lungas. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I love summer. I hate summer. I like winter way more. Winter has better holidays. Winter has better weather. Winter has better weather. I have the house to myself, which, you know, I don't really want to celebrate my parents being gone, but it's kind of nice to have the house to myself. I love the cold way more than the heat. The humidity is adding about 10 degrees. What happened yesterday? We got on VR chat for Corvu's stream. And it was just a lot of fun. It almost didn't happen because Core is obsessed with this game called Void Stranger. And when she locks in on something, she locks the fuck in. So it was like, oh man, is VR chat gonna even happen? But it did. She made sure it happened. Time for this AC to run 14 hours straight. Summer's so fucking stupid. You can cuddle without being sticky. You can cuddle without being sticky, right? In summer, when you cuddle, it's like, ooh, you know, I don't really know if I want to get that sweaty. In winter, it's like, ah, mi amor, I'm so cold. Warm me with your love. Everybody's just like, what the fuck did he just do? Hi, Dahi. Void Stranger mentioned. Yeah. It's, Oh, yes, I remember seeing you doing VR chat yesterday. Zoofeeling. I'm glad you guys had such fun. We, or Void Stranger mentioned. Core was playing Void Stranger. She went long and was late to VR chat stuff. So I started zombie survival with people. I started with Pixel and Senral. I had a lot of fun. Senral was telling me their social battery was a little drained from it. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. But I personally I had so much fucking fun at zombie survival. My body hates me. No. After that, we went to Victory of Round, and that was a lot of fun. I did win once. I took home champion, and I had hi Krian. I had the best fucking. I'll tell you guys about it once we get walking. There was a moment that I was fucking crying, laughing. I like had to take my headset off and wipe my tears away. And then after that, we ran around a Breath of the Wild map of Hyrule Castle. It was just a lot of fun. Where are we at, hamstrings? Oh, I'm going so slow today. I missed it. What did you just do? My body hates me. I did a dumb voice and a dumb phrase. You tried to turn it off and on again. Morning, Senral, Wave, hi, Gran. Yes, consistently waking up at 4 a.m. Hoi, queer. I fell asleep in VR last night. I went to bed. Like, I got up from VR and went to bed at 3 a.m. And then I woke up at 6 a.m. to go to the grocery store. You went pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah. Once we were at the fishing world, I was gone. You weren't dumb, you. And I'm not saying I'm dumb. I'm saying the little voice impression I did was a little dumb. Oh. Yeah, I crashed asleep. I didn't even get a wind down period. How's your like Victory around? Hi, Anahan Pixel. Didn't get to play much. I think I had kind of the game decide what cards I get. Or wanted to do a speed round at first, which was fun, but not maybe the best one for somebody new. And then for me personally, I always had a bugged fifth card. Like, I could never select my fifth card. Hi, Global. Hi, Marge, Homie, Boinking, Boy Mom, Empreg, Crimbo, Barbie. You're playing on veteran mode? No, not specifically veteran mode. We just tried some stuff. People dying of heat and long COVID, blah. Not the bug cards. What should I say in the voice? I can't believe you said this, Global. It's really so upsetting. I can't believe. Oh God, that's just Toad. Okay, well, how does she do it? I can't believe you've said this, homie. That's so upsetting. That's an awful Marge. I was way better at it last night. I did a Marge impression that everybody was just like, "What the fuck? How are you so good at this?" And now I can't do it at all. Toad. Maybe an awful Marge, but you're the perfect wife. Okay. All right. Let's do fucking toe touches. It was far too good to be the first time you did it. I mean, I've done it now and then, but it's not like I regularly bust out, right? It's probably like a voice I've done maybe once a year. After being called wifey over. I prefer butter to Marge anyway. Okay. That makes you think. Finally, a cute guy bends over to me. Jazz too horny for you. Mods, cut off his toes. My toes? It only took 24 years, Grat. I need to see Marge say something. I need to, like, watch a minute of Marge talking, and then I think I could do a better one. Give me stretch. Yeah, I'm a rat. Ugh. But sometimes I prefer to be a worm. Alright, where is that coming from? Worm? Rat? I think they said grat, like, congratulations. Where's the rat worm stuff coming from? I'm confused. Squats. Would you love me if I was a wormulin? Look, Shion. I'm not fucking no worm. But yes, I would absolutely love you. I would get you a big ass fucking huge terrarium. I would put some premium grade soil in it. I'm putting some nice fucking plants for you to live in there. And then I'm putting a TV right up against the terrarium. And I am just having it run through just episode after episode after episode of different animes. I'll start you on, like, I don't know, Naruto, move it to Bleach, move it to Dragon Ball Z, move it to One Piece. It's just gonna auto play through all these really long animes and stuff. And I'll put in a little, like, yes or no system, right? You know, I'll have a little card that says, like, all right, Shion, if you want to watch another shonen, lean right. If you want to watch something different, like a comedy, or just something else, lean left. And you'll lean left. You're like, okay, what are you thinking? Comedy or something else? Lean left. Romance? Lean right. You thinking romance? Okay. And I'll put on, like, Your Lie in April or something. Maybe Chunibyo. I'll start, like, looking up different anime, like, hey, I need to watch romance anime. What am I putting on? I'll get the list and I'll start going through that for you. That is the, what we're doing if you're a worm. This boy's clearly trained worms before. Hi, Meowster. He puts you in a jar and puts a constant stream of anime like he did for me if I were a worm. See, I told you. Everyone knows Yulin wants tentacles, not worms. Yulin treats his worms right. Naruto, if you hate them, just say so. Naruto's not bad. You'd see a lot of awful fillers though, wouldn't ya? Oh god, Your Lie is brutal. It's brutal, but it's good. Yulin, did you see Told Meet the Legate? No, I missed it. Romance anime, Your Lie in April? That's messed up, bro. I'm not familiar with romance anime. I know Toradora, Clanad, and Your Lie. That's the list of romance anime I know. As I was making this example, I was like, I don't really know a lot. Shit. Toradora is good. Well, Clanad and Your Lie are also good. Just Clanad and Your Lie are really fucking sad. Toradora is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I know Masu. Icy Fire. Hell yeah. What? It was an Avenger defense mission. The Legate killed 2 people, nearly killed 4 others. Holy. My Little Monster is probably my fave. Your Lie is like a tragedy romance anime. Same ballpark, different league, you know. With Your Lie, I was watching it. And I remember, like, around episode 2, I was like, oh, I see what's gonna happen. She's gonna have the same disease as the mom. I'm so good at storytelling, I can read the story a mile ahead. And then by episode 4, they just state it. They're just like, yep, I've got this. It's terminal. I will die from it. It's just a matter of how long. And I was like, oh, they kind of just spelled it out right at the start. And then it's just the slow burn of you knowing exactly what's going to happen. And it being like, this is painful to watch. I'll take her dance pose. My love story is good too. I think I'm gonna get going, you guys. I'm without sleeping, and I'm kind of in gremlin mode right now. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one, Chaco. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, princess. Not my love story with Yamada-kun, but my love story? You stare. We've done 2 squats. And we're at 26. Holy. 2, 3, 4. Maxi blush. Classic Memories was also like that. Classic Memories. Was that the 3-minute episodes, or am I thinking of... Oh, I'm thinking of Plastic Nissan. I'm thinking of the... Plastic Sister, whatever. Which is very, very different. It was about the robot girl. Plastic Nissan is, it's an anime that has, like, 3-minute episodes. And it is just so hard and fast with the humor. It's about this, girls club that they build models. And, it is very little to do with building models, and more with them just being fucking crazy. May or may not have been dying.
Keep forgetting there's a handrail right here, and I bumped my joystick into it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. My neck feels like kind of bad today. Not like a popping this or cracking this will solve it, but just like a little sore. I'm like, man, that sucks. Zoolander is a movie about building models. So similar to that anime. Now hang on. Different kind of model. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if you want romance anime before 2015, I can help you. After that, not so much. I have the exact opposite problem, Gana. Before 2015, I watched a ton of anime. Specifically in, like, 2018. I watched so much anime. I watched... God. No, actually, no, it would have been 2019. 2019, I watched, probably about, like, 100 different animes. I can't watch anime now. Now it's really hard for me to watch anime because I just feel like I'm missing Twitch streams if I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I heard you watched a lot of... Go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one was fast. I'm gonna do another. Anime? 3, 4. I'd always watched, a bit of anime. I always liked it. I would watch a lot of it now and then while, like, grinding in World of Warcraft. I'm gonna do planks today. I'm not gonna do the ab roller. Oh, anime, I was gonna guess armadillos. What is with this guy? 29:30 start. 32:30 end. When I got that job in 2019, it became way harder to watch anime. I just felt like I was missing Twitch streams. Sorry, doing dailies. All good. No, when I got that job, it became way easier. Because I wasn't, like, seeing my friends anymore. I would go to bed at 10. And they'd all stay up, and I'd be like, don't have too much fun without me. Wake up at 5, go to work, get home at, like, 4. And then I'd play games with them for, like, 4 hours, right? And then I'd go to bed. After that and the whole homewrecker thing, I just didn't have friends at all. And so it was like, I'd get home at 4, and 4 to 10, I would just watch anime. Just 6 hours of anime a day. Also, 1 minute down. They'd have so only a moderate amount of fun without Ewan. Wow, no roller today. I think I might alternate. I think I might do like planks one day, ab roller the next. Planking just, for the amount of planking I do, it feels better for what I want. Alternating Ewan sounds. Hang on. Are you doing dailies? My promise everyone is live at 6 SM or AM. Oh, I'd forgotten how hard planks were. Your workout routine? 2 minutes down. 1 more minute. I'm glad to know I still got it. I'm glad I, like, can still plank after a week of not doing it at all. Bloody Americans. I swear to be. Swear to God. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah, but your stomach is touching the ground. It literally isn't. Hi, Joe. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. Oh. Yay, I can still plank. Why are these NPCs like running in? I just saw those two like sprint for half a second and then just start walking. You just missed doing this pose. Dogdoor, you complain a lot. Has anyone ever told you this? Booty. Deadland. Okay. Alright. I feel like I need to fix my hair. The hair under my left ear cup. Like, all in the way. I do. It kind of feels like no matter what I do, Trog, you're always critical of it. And I know it's not like from a place of like, I can't stand this guy. But it does feel like, you know, just, you always have some criticism. And I'm like, man, what the heck? Deadly. But yeah, no, that's why I like your stream so much. American at a reasonable time. We can start walking. We can just get right on the treadmill. I don't need to fix trackers anymore. I did not restart my computer. Reasonable time. I did not reset my computer. I forgot to. Most are at work this time. Bring up this. Oh, we have a good Final Fantasy video. You know, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I know. Here's the thing, Trog. You've been so supportive that it's like, I know. It's definitely... I'll turn this on while I do this because it sounds weird. It's one of those things that's like, I know. You have been very supportive, both, you know, how do I word this? You know, in DMs, every now and then you make sure to be positive. And, you know, financially, you've been very, very supportive. But, like, it's one thing where it's like, if I had done the ab roller, you might have been like, no plank. I do the plank, no ab roller. It's just like, you know what I mean? I can talk to you more about this later. It's one of those things that's just, you have a way of wording things that makes it feel like you're always disappointed. I'm like, oh man. But I know that's not the case. It's just, I'm struggling to word this. It just gives off that vibe with the words you choose to use. Let's start walking. Feeling really Han Solo Trogdor. What does it mean to Han Solo somebody? Hello? There we go. I don't remember if you were East Asia or Australia. I could tell you. I get it, you're a people pleaser. Oh my god. You're not wrong. We're walking through Tulialol. I like this zone. Oh boy, walking time. Reasonable time, most of us are at work at this time. You don't want to hurt your feelings. Look, it's like 10:30 p.m. for me, son. Moving the goalposts. I don't remember if you were... Get your people with your... He's a PP. Don't abbreviate it like that. Oh boy, walk time. Do you actually remember, Ewan? Yes. You're Australia, right? The I know bit. It's the Donkey Kong music place. You've never disappointed me, Ewan. That's not true. I feel like for certain I've disappointed you. Walkers. Oh, I remember now. We had this conversation all. Plans today. Today is Saturday, so I'll be on VR chat later tonight. I might try to get a WoW video out. I might try recording... What is the next one? Loch Madon? That one should go really fast. I think that zone is like one of the smallest zones in WoW. I was looking forward to sunshine. See? I knew it. I knew it. Sure, I'm shocked you wouldn't remember, to be honest. I'm still adjusting to be able to access VR now. Yeah. Yeah. God, this zone just makes me want to play the new Donkey Kong game. I'm working on an avatar now. I need to get back into avatar work. I think I'm hesitant to do it before my trip. I really don't want to like start this week, build momentum, and then be in the southern states for 4 to 5 days and kill my momentum. And so I think I might push real hard to do it after that. I also think I'm just gonna say fuck it to walking videos. Because walking videos, while I am productive when I record a video, it's very easy to like not do things I should really be productive with and do walking videos, right? It's kind of like, oh, you really need to file your taxes. Well, I put that off by cleaning the house. Cleaning the house is good. It's great. But like, your taxes are more important at that time. But it's not disappointing since most likely you're playing it in 48 days. Unless you get your Switch beforehand. We'll probably find another emulator. I don't know if I want to do the HD version. We'll see. The backup is Katamari. Or if the Switch 2 gets funded by then yeah. Well, if I got the Switch 2 before then, I still don't think I would play anything in particular for it, for stream. Because one, I need a capture card. Two, I don't remember the date that Donkey Kong comes out, but like, other than Donkey Kong, there's no game I want to play on stream. Mario Kart looks fun, but that's not really a stream game, go through the campaign and story type of thing. That feels more like a party game than, you know, let's go through this game and beat it, guys. That's what stopped me from working this avatar before I traveled. What are you working on? Airy Base? I don't know what that is. Same person that made Maya a while back. Yeah, that's why I got arrested for tax fraud. Sentinel, sweetie. I've only been active in VR chat for like a month. These names mean nothing to me. You'll see then all. So Gana. The way it works is, in VR chat, people will make a custom base. And they will sell it on different websites like Booth, Gumroad. Hi, Hobbit. Hobbit, I'm so sorry we abandoned you last night. I am so sorry we left you. I had promised Cairo we were going to Fishing World, and you had fallen asleep before we went there. People will make a model, and then they will sell it on Booth or Gumroad, or now in VR chat. And then people will make edits to it and kind of personalize it. So like, this model here, this is a model called Kuronasu. You would see it and just be like, oh, that's the Yulin model. But people that are familiar with Kuronasu, they recognize the eyes, the head shape, the body shape. And they'll come up to me and be like, is that a Kuronasu base? Nice, very nice. Hi, Leon. There's a lot of bases like that. So like Sen uses Airy. Hobbit uses Meltina or Lasucia? I forget what the exact name is.
Oh, right now, this base I'm using right now is Manuka.
Oh, okay.
Airy will come later.
But there's like thousands of players. There's tens of thousands of people playing VR chat. But there's like probably 1,000 base models. And then there's probably about 50 that are really, really popular that you see a lot of. What do I use? I don't know off the top of my head.
Was it from scratch base?
Say that again?
Custom made? Isn't it entirely custom made, Haxie?
No. Haxie's got one I've seen other places. I just don't remember it off the top of my head because I'm not so pilled that I can see everybody's avatar and recognize it instantly. In fact, very often, I'm gonna sneeze. Very often, I won't just recognize somebody's incredibly popular model that I should know, and then they tell me, I'm like, oh, okay. Grian uses Chocolat. I remember that one. I did just Google it, and Airy is cute. Not really my type, but most people will head stop Airy. I'm swapping out the hair and clothes. Oh, it's fine. Alright, add the capture card to thrown in an investment. I'll add the capture card when the Switch 2 gets funded, okay? Last night wasn't the greatest of nights. I was drinking to not know the difference between up and down. Oh no. I had a lot of fun at Zombie Survival. I had a blast there, Hobbit. I hope that part was fun for you. There was a few times where Okay, so for... Oh, being in VR was great? Okay. In zombie survival, Hobbit was much taller than me. So there were a few times where, like, we're shooting at the same zombies, and I just have fucking, like, the back of Hobbit's jeans just in my face, and I'm, like, trying to shoot around and look around just like, ah! The stuff outside of VR that's, I see. Zombie survival is very similar to COD zombies. I do this really dumb thing where I love the unlimited ammo guns. They're usually not good. That's like why they have unlimited ammo. But I got 2 bubble guns. I got one on my own and then Pixel got one. He was like, ew, bubble gun, and threw it away. I upgraded both of these. And the way they do is they shoot like 5 feet in front of you and then they just leave a bubble in the air for 30 seconds. So you can just like cover the ground in bubbles. And zombies will run into them and they'll take damage. And so I was just leaving trails of bubbles all over the place. And I got really sweaty by the end. I need to take a drink. My throat is like, blah.
I saw you spinning a few times when we were fighting the hordes of zombie dogs.
I was having fun with it. There was a few times where like I would just point my guns out like this and spin in a circle while running, and I would just leave these spirals that the dogs would fall in or run into. Bubble guns are fun. Seize bubbles, Femboy been here. I was just dueling shotguns and yelling shit like alakablam. By the end, I had pulled up my mirror. I had it above me in front of me. That way I could see if anything was chasing me, and I was just like standing there just shooting the bubble guns forward. I would run through the bubbles, and I would see the things run into the bubbles behind me. Bubble guns is fun. The problem with bubble guns, they are very, very bad at dealing with the hardest enemies, the big berserker guys. They are atrocious at fighting those. And so I was not doing good against those. Dogs, fine. Every zombie type, fine. The big berserker guys, I was doing damage to them, but it's the chest that doesn't work with me. The chest is adjustable. I think I saw Hobbit say that. I like the silly little Accio fellas. No idea where they're from. You can tweak the chest size. I did small booba for Irie. I used Lasucia, Miltina, and Irie. What do I use? No. I get people that confuse all 3 of my takes as other models, lol. That's funny. Yoland has a life. What about me? Chocolate? Oh, I'm shrinking the default booba size. I use Manuka base, but different head. Okay. Booba. Oh, being in VR was great. Stuff outside. I was having a blast RPing as a cowboy and playing Western music in my Spotify. Pixel got like a fucking revolver or a Desert Eagle. Hi, Sir Noble. No matter where Pixel was on the map, I could fucking hear their gun. It was just the loudest, just bang, bang, bang. I'm like in the middle of the courtyard and I hear it coming from a building on the 2nd floor. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, who is that? And I was like, Pixel, your gun's too loud. And he's like, how do you think I feel? It's right here in my ears. Like, get a different gun then, dork. I was looking at that vase at one point. She's cute. Wondering why you're talking like that. Seize bubbles, Femboy been here. Just stealing shotguns. I was a cowboy, baby. I picked up a rocket launcher. It was the only gun I could find on the ground. Finally got enough to use random box. Got another rocket launcher. Morning, Booba in VR, kind of whack. Moisture Noble. It got to me and I ended up getting P90 for the small guys. I want to do double rocket launchers at some point. I want to have a round where I have 2 rocket launchers. I get the perk where I can't kill myself with them. And, I just do that and, blow the fuck out of stuff. Good perk. The perks I was running. So I had the bubble guns that each one had 32 shot magazine. And I was just dumping them, right? I'm just leaving trails of 64 bubbles all over the place. I got the perk that I have increased run speed. I got the perk that I reload 60% faster. And I got the perk that I shoot 33% faster. So with infinite ammo, pretty good combo. With my 4th perk, I got the one that I do 15% more damage to things within 10 meters of me. I felt like this was stupid and I didn't need this. I should have gotten the 75% health just to be more defensive, but I got the proximity one. It got to me and I ended up getting a P90 for the small guys. Good perk. Did you see that the Hololive concert tickets went on sale and scalpers bought them all for like $200 and now reselling them for 1K plus? I did. I saw Calliope talk about it, where she was like, guys, don't pay the scalpers. Just watch the stream version. If it wasn't so buggy, I'd drag people through the classic Doom map. Oh, I forgot about that. Senra, let's do that sometime. I've like gone halfway through it. Hi, Dore. We gotta get the 6,900 Makarov one day. Well, I could have had the money for it. You get money based on hitting enemies. So if you have a really fast attack speed gun, you get a lot of money fast. And so Bubbles actually builds money really quickly. I think it maxes 4 people. Foggers, Hawaii, Doway. There was one game I played that ended with me having a sniper that had explosive rounds and a red dot sight. So I was running around with a hip-fired RPG. A wild, sexy goblin appears. In Heroes of the Storm, I felt like that with Nova, where with the way Nova plays is she has, you know, whatever auto attack. She's got her snipe, which hits really hard in just a line that goes really quick in front of her. And then she has the slow and she has the decoy. Well, I always take heavy armor rounds that reduces enemy armor by 15% and increases your auto attack damage by like 300%. But it makes your auto attack speed like 1 shot every 3 seconds instead of like 1 shot every 0.5 seconds. But your auto attack just hits crazy fucking hard. So it just feels like, and then later on, at like level 14 or 16 or 17, I would get the trait that your snipe is AoE. And so I just had this feeling of like, I walk up to a team, auto attack, snipe, and it does AoE, and then I walk away. And I've just hit one person really hard, but overall like AoE, and you just made me think of that with the fucking hip-fired RPG. Oh, there's a goblin. I always ended up playing support. My fave was Karazhan and his punches. I fucking hated Karazhan. And I'll tell you why. Karazhan was a counter to my second best character, the Butcher. The way I played Butcher, I would take the Furnace ult, and I would try to flank. I would beat along the side, I'd be in bushes, and I would target the squishies in the back. I would use my ult. I would then use a charge on a squishy, so like Lieutenant Morales, Bala, Lily. Furnace detonates in 3 seconds. Charge would get there in like 2 seconds. So I would hit them, Furnace would go off, I would auto attack, Q, auto attack, And usually that killed any squishy. Butcher, you mean Pudge? I would just fuck any squishy with that. The counter, any healer that had a invulnerability ult. So Karazhan, I think Uther, and I think Oriel. Those were the 3 healers that I hated dealing with. Stukov could be pretty bad also, but those 3 in particular, I hated them. Because I would go in, hi Logitech, I would go in, and like, if it was a Lieutenant Morales, I could literally just target her every time and kill her. I could just remove the enemy healer. And then, you know, when the enemy team collapsed on me, I would use the brand on whatever their tank was, and just stay alive with that. If I died, didn't matter. Because I would only fight like this once I had all my meat. But, you know, trading a DPS for a healer and then making it a 4v4, your team just wins usually. And so, Butcher was like, I had a very good win ratio with him. But if there was a Karazhan, an Oriel, an Uther, I was miserable. Those were much harder games. You're icky. Oh, you said I hate Karazhan? No, no, no. It's either Winter Spring. Oh, it's Moonglade. That's a short one. I also loved ABBA. Stukov was the army guy, right? With the whack arm? Yep. That's the one. I liked healing as him. I felt a lot better on Alex and Lily. But Stukov was a lot of fun. Hi, Lopner. You know, my absolute best champion. Of course, you like the little panda girl. I didn't actually like her. She was just so brainless to play. Alex was my best healer. Alex was like, I'm gonna do insane throughput. No one is going to out-heal me. I'm gonna do crazy numbers on Alexstrasza. But if they had something that was good at diving the backline and getting to Alex, like if they had an Illidan, it was like, okay, I can't play Alex. If they have any sort of dive, Alex gets fucking roasted. In that case, I would play Lily, specifically to counter the people that were good at diving backlane healers. I really like Uriel. Wherever the angel girl was, Oriel. Wapner Wave. Hi, Haxie. Talking about Heroes of the Storm? Yeah. My absolute best character was Murky. I was like master rank 50 with Murky. I had to like fucking take charge of the team. I had to tell them exactly what to do. I will push 2 lanes. You guys goon squad as a team of 4 around the 3rd lane. Do objectives, do jungles, just goon squad. Just be a 4-man gank squad and roll over stuff. I will push the lanes. The Vala would always come mid and I'd be like, Vala, get the fuck out of here, I got this. Literally, you're not helping. Go be with the team. And like, people just have to play wrong when there's a Murky on the team because they don't understand Murky pushes lanes. That's what he does. If I could get a team that actually listened to me, it was like an auto win every time. We'd be 4 levels ahead. We would just fucking sweep them. It was so nice. By level 16, I'm killing squishies. By level 16, I have the build that your bomb does more damage, your bomb casts slime, and I took the Octograb ult, and at 20, I'd take the Octograb does damage. If you were a squishy, I would kill you at level 20. I would throw down the slime, or I would throw down the bomb at your feet. It does slime. I then slime you, so you're down to like 70% health. I Octograb. The fish slaps you a bunch of times. The bomb goes off. I then do a third slime. You're dead. If you're not fucking tanky in any capacity, you're dead from that. I've seen good Murkies when they're in the enemy team. Oh no. After Murky, there was kind of like a few champions that was like my second best. I was really, really good with Leoric. I was really, really good with Dahaka. I was really, really good with Butcher. After that, I felt pretty good with like 20 champions. Rexar, Alex Straza, Cassia, Lunara, Sergeant Hammer sometimes, Arthas, Cho if I was playing with somebody that I was confident with playing Gaul. Lily, as much as I hate to say that, Tyrande. God, Tyrande was fun. I like going Tassadar, going Archon ult. Tassadar was fun when you don't play like a support. People say it's bad, but I do it anyways. I took the res makes you go fast talent and tripped a Grandmaster up with it, because no one actually picked that talent. That's funny. Oh man, I hated Murky. Just because he was always on my team when the enemy had Butcher. See, I actually loved having a Butcher on the enemy team when I was Murky, because typically I'm like, Murky's my best, right? I know what to do with Murky in all situations. With Butcher, people were like, oh, Butcher counters Murky, so I easily win. But you guys know this. Who wins that matchup? The person who is playing their absolute best champion that knows what to do against their counters? Or the person who is master rank 6 with a champion, but thinks they're going to auto-win because they're playing into a favorable matchup, right? With Murky and Butcher, it's just waste his time. You will be useful as a Murky later on. A Butcher that is spending the whole game chasing you and not getting meat will not be. The Butcher needs to be, like, farming meat from other places. But what happens so often is that these Butchers just throw themselves, because they're like, Murky should be easy to get. And then when you're not, they're just like, they feel like they're failing. They feel like they're screwing up. And so, oh, I just realized I'm standing against the wall. And Icy Fire can't really... Here, we're gonna move here.
I was wondering about that.
I said I was gonna do it, and then I forgot. Icy Fire! Oh, he's here. I was just like looking into a wall. You waste a Butcher's time, and you guys know what it's like. When you're level 16 and you have a Butcher on your team and they don't have quest complete, it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, you hit like a wet noodle, come on. And they're like, I didn't get my quest done. Good times. Typical. Man, I'm not playing years, but this makes me want to play a dead game. Here's the thing, Gana. It's been bought by Microsoft, right? They've actually been pushing a few update patches. More balanced patches than update, but it still probably has really low numbers. However, Microsoft is actually giving it more attention than Blizzard ever did, so... Well, maybe I shouldn't say ever did, but... I only started playing when there were no more updates. Yeah, whenever I go Archon, I'd say power underwhelming whenever I did it. My brain doesn't work in games like Hots and Lol, but I like watching them. Oh, they stopped updating? Dang. Because people always want me to pick the other ult. Going big Electro dude is fun. Just don't in easy. Yeah, the game is just how it is now with servers running. It's in maintenance mode, which means they've got the game on, but they're not doing updates to it. I'm gonna sneeze. Blah. I felt the map, LL. No! Thank you. Eon playing hard to get. Hey, they were enjoying looking at the wall. Damn, Dead Game is dead. I still think it's the best MOBA. I'm gonna sneeze again. Ugh. It's still super fun despite that for me though. Which makes me think someone in the old admin has a hate boner for HOTS. Yeah. Bless you, thank you. What's that? Elon wants to do a HOTS game day? I don't know about that one. HOTS was fun. It's just, it has such a small number of people playing it now. And I feel like it doesn't matter how good a game is. A lot of it comes down to how many people are playing it. If you ask me between League of Legends and HOTS, which would you rather play? HOTS. Any day. Any fucking day. The problem is, League of Legends has millions of people playing every day. HOTS, I don't even know if they're hitting like 5 digits in a day. Ugh. The game was just abandoned by Blizzard. They just wanted HOTS to become the next LoL and it didn't happen. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. Blizzard has these beloved franchises, and they just don't know what to do with them. You're back on League? No. I'm not on any MOBA. If you were to tell me you have to get addicted to a MOBA for the next month, which one do you pick? I'm picking League. Just when HOTS become... Yeah, I agree. When I was playing Ranked, I was bronze being matched with master players. I had that experience in 5s. I was a platinum player in solos. With my 5s team. We did a team of 5s with my WoW guild. We placed gold. 2 of us placed gold 3, 1 of us placed gold 5, 2 of us placed gold 1. Me and my ex placed gold 1. We were kind of carrying the fucking team. Going into, like, once we were placed, we had amazing placement games. Once we got placed, though, we did 2 games against Grandmaster teams. And it was like, well, this fucking sucks. Yeah, I agree when I was playing Ranked. You're back on League. Yeah, even StarCraft 2 was abandoned. Not that I play, but I love watching it and Terran is OP. I quit LoL when they did the root access. Not a bad time to quit it. I recently re-downloaded it. Just because I'm in a few, group chats where we like to share our skin sales. So they will do a skin sale. Everybody will open the 6 little cards. And be like, 20% off on this skin. 80% off on this skin. And we'll just take a picture of that and send it in the group chat. I don't think anyone ever buys them. We just share what we got through the rolls. Oh my god, I'm so stuffy suddenly. I do kind of miss it. The dopamine was good. League of Legends was some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows. Bless you. Thank you. League of Legends has moments of like, dude, this is so miserable. I hate this. This is literally just fucking, why do I even play video games? But it also has some moments of like, I will never feel better than this from a video game. That was so fucking incredible. You wanna be stuffed? I mean, yes, absolutely. But not like congestion. Very true. Outplay good, being outplayed bad. I don't think I minded being outplayed. It was when teammates were toxic. That's when I was like, this fucking sucks. Oh god. I didn't sneeze. I hate this. Nothing but lows for me. I never learned the game because the people I played with only did ARAM. So I never learned to play anyone the right way. I learn in bot matches. I'm the type of player who I need to know what each character does. That way I can know who's good against what and who wins and how. And so, both in League and HOTS, I literally had thousands of matches against bots. And everybody was like, what is dude doing? I was learning. I was getting a feel for the characters and what they do. And that's not how everybody plays. Boss is a fucking freak. He can see what a character does by their kit, and then just go, okay, I need to do this. Go into a match, and it does not matter what his opponent does. He just needs to do what he does better. And he's a good enough player that he can often do that. I'm the same, but I learned through failure, Ewan. Oh no. My least fave was when you do okay in lane, then lose the game because mid went 0-6 against you. Back in my silly money spending era, I almost bought that $500 skin for the lulz. Jesus, Trogdor, I'm glad you didn't. I'll look up what they do after I lose, but at least I learn fast after. I'm very cautious, I'm very slow learning, I'm very ease into it. And so with bot matches, I literally play like every champion to figure them out. Or to see them. And then I start testing stuff. I start like, how does this champion play that I'm interested in playing with this item build? How do they do with that item build? And then I have like game knowledge of that starts like pushing my victories. So like Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is a support that I love seeing because he's just a very, he counters squishy supports, right? If you play Sona, Zyra, Nami, Soraka, Blitzcrank wins because he just has to grab them once. But here's the thing. He actually has to fucking grab them. So I love playing this disadvantageous matchup, but playing in a way that's like, I'm going to make them think they win, and then I just am like subtly winning. So like I see somebody pick Blitzcrank, or not necessarily no, if I saw somebody pick Blitzcrank, I'd counter it. If I know like I'm first picking support, I will pick something like Sona. And they will try to counterpick me and they'll pick Blitzcrank. Because Blitzcrank just has to grab Sona once. And she's a wet paper bag, she just dies from it. But I'm not playing to like play Sona. I'm playing to get to be really fast and make the Blitzcrank miss every hook. And so I will like rush boots. I will get a shit ton of movement speed. And they will just miss their hooks. They'll just miss all of them. When they miss their hook, the first hook at level 1 is an 18-second cooldown. So in that 18 seconds, I just get to make a bitch out of him, right? He misses the hook, and I just start auto-attacking. Just auto, Q, auto, 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 Q, auto, auto. Like, I just get a fucking do 20%, 30% of his health. And then once, you know, about that 18 seconds is gone, it's like, okay, back off. He has his hook again. Start just playing, you know, in a way to, like, bait out his hooks and dodge them. He misses again. And you just punish him for it. It's 18 seconds at level 1, 16 seconds at 3, 14 seconds at 5, 12 seconds at 7, and 10 seconds at 9. I think they might have changed that recently, but when I was playing, those were the cooldowns of Blitzcrank's hooks. And you just punish him. You just whiff punish. The nerd knows cooldown timers. It's that easy. And so, that's how I'm good at games. And a lot of these matchups, especially in my best matchups, I'm not getting a lot of kills. He plays WoW, I'm not surprised. I'm not somebody that's like, in the bottom lane, we're crushing. My AD carry has 6 kills, I have 2, and we're just farming the enemy bot lane. Typically how my bot lanes go is, I'm really good at, like, getting auto attacks out and chip damage safely. I'm very good at just peeling away at their health without taking any on my own. Hinterlands. And so, this is actually a pretty decent volume. And so, when you play like this, you don't get a lot of kills, but your AD carry gets up on CS, which is what matters. So long as your AD carry has more gold than the other AD carry, you win. Or you've won lane, right? But, yeah, well, I'm sorry I peaked at silver. That's fine, that's fine. We would come out of lane, usually like 0-0. Maybe like 2 kills, 0 deaths. But like, if I see my AD carry up 50 CS, I feel like I did exactly what I needed to. I won. I am the person who decided how this lane went. Most AD carries hated me. Most of them were like, God, you're so passive. You never initiate. You never play, like, fun champions. But some of them were just like, holy shit, dude. I hate lane phases in AD carry. Okay, actually, I do think it's a little loud. I hate lane phases in AD carry. But you made it fucking easy. You made it so that, like, all I had to do was CS. And then I went into the late game, or the mid game, with a fucking Infinity Edge and Bloodthirster. And I just got to fucking be a menace from, like, 15 minutes on. I give my AD carries the lane phase. I just say, here you go, here's your gold advantage. Go commit crimes. I didn't once I saw people were getting bullied for this skin. Well, I don't know if that's the best reason to stop you, but I'm glad something stopped you. Good idea, otherwise I would pull you for it. Yeah, Faker's Ari skin. If I seen a Blitz, I would go Leo or not. Engage for me, baby. So if somebody picked Blitzcrank before me, I'm picking Leona. If I am picking support first, I might pick Sona or Zyra. I might pick Annie. Annie was like... Annie was Freelo for me as a support. Annie... I didn't play her as a burst mage. Most Annie... Hi, Kodiak. Most Annie players just get their stun ready and just wait in the bush. Not me. Hi, Kyle. When I play Annie, I just spam auto attacks. I'm just throwing auto attacks out constantly. Fun fact about Annie, she has the second longest auto attack range before level 13. The longest is Caitlyn. Tristana, when she levels up and gets her range increased, will have a longer auto attack range. But before 13, Annie has the second longest. So long as you're not laning against Caitlyn, you just win every auto attack trade. You just throw out autos and walk away. Reset minion aggro, throw auto, walk away. And you just chip them down. And you know, That is the worst fucking thing to do against Annie. Because if you're at 60%, Annie will fucking kill you. And so Annie was, for a long time, my go-to support. And first picking her, people don't know if she's support, people don't know if she's mid. And I play her so weirdly that even if they thought they were countering me bottom, they weren't. And so I was crazy good with Zyra. Zyra was another one that's just like, I can harass you infinitely. I'm just gonna spawn plants at your feet over and over and over, and you're just gonna fucking cry about it. And then Bard. Bard I had a lot of fun with. Bard was less, I'm going to win lane. Bard was more, I'm going to do well in lane, but I am not going to be a support late game. I'm going to have a devastating AoE slow that chunks the enemy with the meeps, because I was very good at collecting meeps without sacrificing my AD carry. I wasn't just going on a journey and leaving them. I would only go get meeps when I knew I could, and I was good at knowing when to be back. This nerd knows cooldown timers. He plays WoW, I'm not surprised. That's what weak ores are for. Look out, he can count. Yeah, well, I'm sorry I peaked at silver. I was a Yuumi main. I never learned to play Yuumi. I was kind of falling out of League when she came out. Howdy, morning. Oh, we were talking League. Muted, I kid. I switch when I get a good at a champion, because learning the new champion is part of the fun for me. Oh no, I hated playing poke champs. My instinct was, we go in and one of us lives. I love playing poke champs. Yeah, harass supports are fun. That's why I liked mage MF support. Just drop circles on people, laugh. Pantheon because abs, also sexy voice lines. Yuumi was hated so much. Yeah. I would see Yuumi, and I'd be like, no biggie. This person is probably going to be easy to deal with. If I saw Yuumi with a Jhin, I'd be a little worried, because they might be doing the meme combo and this Jhin is really good and it doesn't matter how good the Yuumi is. If the Jhin is crazy good and that's why they're playing Yuumi, I'm a little concerned. 1 in 10 Yuumis were fucking scary. The Yuumis that are constantly going on and off their target and doing auto attacks and taking advantage of their passive, those are fucking scary Yuumi, and I was just like, oh, I hate dealing with this. She didn't deserve it, and then they fucked her up so much more. I did have the enemy team compliment me once. Yana, my ultimate League of Legends story. I tell it and it sounds so fake that everybody goes, and then everybody clapped Yuland. I swear it's real. I'm going through a Kayle phase. I love Kayle. She's probably my favorite champion. I liked her more before the rework. I haven't really gotten good with her since her rework, but before her rework, I loved her. It's the on-hit jungle area. It's like Season 2. Madred's Bloodrazor, stuff like that. I tell my team I'll play Kayle any role. And they get me jungle. So I'm like, okay. So I pick Kayle. And I go jungle with her. And one of my teammates is like, wait, what? Jungle Kayle? Are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, Kayle's fine in the jungle. You'll see. Madred's Bloodrazor's meta. They're like, okay. I'm farming up Madred's Bloodrazor, which the way you play Madred's Bloodrazor anything is you don't gank for like the first 10 minutes. You just ignored your team, stacked it up really high, and then you started going for the enemy. It was a really bad item before it was built, and then you built it and it was crazy strong. It was like incentivized farm junglers. And so for the first 10 minutes, I'm kind of just ignoring my team. And this guy's like, he's getting ganked by the enemy team. He's like, I'm literally warding for him. And he's still getting ganked. And he starts being like, in all chat, guys, report this Kayle, push mid, open mid. This Kayle is trolling, literally not ganking. They're trash. Report them, get me out of this game. we go to Dragon, or they go to Dragon, and I go and stop them. And it's like 2 of them, and I kill them both. And then I get Dragon. And then I go like mid lane, and I get the tower, and then I kill like 2 or 3 more people. Like, I'm just suddenly just killing everybody. And the guy that was top lane, that was like complaining about me, they're literally just AFK in base. They have literally given up. And I, get a double, and then I get a triple, I get Dragon, I then get mid tower, I go top, get that tower, get another triple. My team starts playing around me, right? They're just like, oh, well, if we're like winning, if this Kayle is strong, let's fucking go. They basically start following me. We just start taking names. At one point, I get a pentakill in this game. By the end, I'm like 23 kills, 2 deaths, 5 assists or something. Just a cracked score. We win. And the guy that was saying, report Kayle, push mid, he's literally like in the all chat after the game like, Kayle, I would like to apologize. I was wrong. I did not understand the strategy. You are clearly good. I am sorry. And it's like, hi, Cairo. I tell the story and they're like, bullshit. League of Legends player apologizing. Didn't happen. Fake and gay. And then everyone clapped. I swear it happened, guys. I swear it happened. My ADC was at like 100 HP. Lee Q comes in, so I hop off and block the Q. The standard for Yuumi is so low that people were shocked by that. Played Master Yi because I had no idea what I was doing. But since everyone were afraid of you, they avoided me too much. Realized I was actual garbage. Not this story again, muted. I loved old Kayle, just a machine gun. I miss my ranged fart attacks. Hi, hi. Hi, Cairo. Hi, Cairo. Elin, fake and gay? More likely than you might think. You think I'm fake? What the fuck? I woke up with an Oku here, hello. Hi, hi, Lopner. Hi, Icy. I kind of wanted to play Firebreak with you two yesterday. I don't know if you had a third, but I ended up trimming the trees. I was saying this on Core Stream yesterday. The last time I trimmed the trees with my dad was like 3 years ago. This is when I was overweight. And I remember just like sweating, being miserable, probably had like a mild heat stroke. You're only half gay. Yesterday, it was like fine. It was uncomfortable, right? I'm in the fucking sun. I was on the roof without a ton of shade. But it was like, I'm sweating, but I'm not like struggling. I'm not like literally delirious and like, oh god, this sucks. It was just like, oh, I'm uncomfortable. And Core was sitting there going like, Lamau, Elin finds out being in shape feels good. And I was like, what the fuck? But we trimmed the trees yesterday, finally. We will do that again in 2 years. Elin, lovely bean. Proud of you, Lamau. No, actually, hopefully, we don't have this house in 2 years. Hopefully, within the next year, they buy a new house and we move. I don't dislike this house. It's actually really nice. It's just, there's a few things that could be improved upon. The circuit breaker for this room being connected to the dock downstairs kinda sucks. The dock downstairs, the dock in the bathroom. I will probably have a little bit more space, if we move. And then everyone clapped again. You just hate Missouri. I hate the bugs. I was about to say, Lamau. I don't dislike Missouri. I actually really like Missouri. We have great fucking internet here. And, there's a chance we move to North Carolina and we have, like, fucking copper. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. Right now, we have 750 down, 750 up. That is fucking crazy. Dock downstairs, how rich are you? I am not rich at all. My parents, very well off. They have a house on a lake, Hobbit. So in the backyard is a dock. That's what I was about to say. I hate living on a lake. That's what I really hate. I don't dislike Missouri in any way. It is just living on the lake that sucks. No, Casey for having gigabit internet. You're right, that does suck. What about your high voltage thrusting machines? Why do I keep buying games and my wish list keeps growing? I have a gigabit fiber internet, and I could get 1.5 GB if I wanted to. You into sugar baby? Sugar parents are his biological parents. I have the same issue for some reason. Only my room is connected to the kitchen circuit breaker. So if some microwaves past 2 minutes, it takes out my room. What the fuck? I forgot to say Streakland maintained, back to Workland. Hope it goes fast, techno. The heck? I'm now noticing how Mo and Ari veer so far back on their heads. For me, so we live on a lake. Being near a body of water means bugs. We have a shit ton of bugs here. I literally killed a centipede on my way to bed last night. Just saw a centipede in the middle of the basement, killed it, off to bed I went. You never explained the deep question. The bugs is like the only thing I really hate. I could live in this house forever. I'm actually really, really comfortable in this house. There's a chance that wherever they go and I follow, it's not as comfy, but oh well. The horns that make them look normal, I think. How much EXP did you get? None. It was a centipede. So what? Did I hear bugs? Hi, Riddle. But then again, most of the data centers in the US are in my county. Or the next county over. I yelling my bug-free burger, Technorave. Here's things that would very negatively impact my living conditions. My parents have a requirement that I have health insurance. And so, if I was paying $400 rent, and I was paying like $300 health insurance, my bills go up a lot. In Missouri, if you make less than $12,000, health insurance is provided. Hi, Blackjack. Are y'all on treadmills or something? Yes. I am on a treadmill, and so is Nomasu. What about dental? Dental's not required, but Missouri provides it. Granted, their service is so shit that I might as well not have insurance, but I technically have it. Free health insurance in America? I know, it's very shocking. It's Missouri. The absolute, like, social services state that votes red every time anyway. If we were to move somewhere and, you know, I lose the free health insurance and have to start paying a lot more, I might start asking around places to, like, live with a friend. Like, I might hit up Haxie and be like, hey, how's that living boy wife that cooks for you and manages your finances? Or maybe potentially Cairo. Cause yeah, paying $1,000 a month for the way I live is a lot. And I would definitely be interested in cutting that down. Alright, load check. What about dental? Free health insurance in America and Missouri? I know, Masu. You can apply for Medicaid if you don't make enough. So technically, if I remember correctly, Medicaid is the 65 or older one, and Medicare is it the other way? Medicare is older, Medicaid is the younger one. I always get them mixed up. I'm on the one that doesn't require to be 65 years or older. But it's specifically through Missouri. But also, that's gonna go away. Red states use up a lot in social services, while they constantly vote against it. Elon throws away his vote. What do you mean? Oh, is blue leaning? Most populated areas? My trogdor. Cutting it down out completely. Gerrymandering, high pixel. Come to Philippines. Rent is 100 to 200 a month. Holy boy, whittle. My Lopner, hi, icy. Did I hear live-in boyfriend? Yes. So Haxie has joked like, hey, come live with me in Australia, cook for me, and hold my wallet so I don't buy stupid crap. And, you know, if my bills get too high, I could see myself messaging Haxie and be like, hey, how real was this offer? Was this a joke for the ha-has, or is this, like, maybe a thing? Because, holy moly. I wouldn't mind living in Australia. I wouldn't mind living with Haxie. Fucking, she snaps her fingers and she's like, Euland! Snap, snap, snap. Zip up my bunny suit. You know, that doesn't sound like that bad of a life. Euland coming to Australia, exciting. Now you do qualify for the age 60 option? Okay, buddy. Alright. Book you. I don't think Haxie would be like, your live-in boyfriend. I think it would be like, live-in boy maid. I don't know. Euland, try this bunny suit on? Euland in Australia, ha ha ha. Think you would need to live in bunny suits too? Look. She doesn't require that I have health insurance. Actually, health insurance would just be provided through the country. And she doesn't charge me, you know, crazy mountain rent. I'll fucking live in whatever she tells me to. Alright? I have a very strong understanding of, if someone is enabling my life financially, I'll fucking do whatever, I'll jump through whatever hoop they want. That is a high wrath. That is a very easy. This is just like, it makes sense to me. I need a drink. I went to the store this morning, right? I got a bunch of water flavoring stuff. I wanted to try some flavors. And so one of the flavors I got to try was orange vanilla. I was kind of excited for this one because it said vanilla. But it did say orange. And I was like, well, orange was very nauseating to me as a flavor, as a smell, because of getting blackout drunk in 2019. Maybe it's been enough time. It has not. The water I mixed today has the orange vanilla in it. It tastes not good. I'll probably finish it because, you know, I don't want to waste it, but I'm like, man, the two flavors I've done before this were way better. Yuki and such well-behaved boy. Is that the issue? That I never enable you? Elon walking through Haxie door. Pokemon encounter theme. Giant spider on the roof. Elon uses scaredy noise. Spider is not effective. Spiders stay put. Elon is fear. I think I could handle the spiders there. I think I'd have a bucket on hand. I think I would get something like cardboard paper. And I would get these spiders in the bucket and get them outside. That or a net gun. A net gun sounds fucking awesome for those fucking Goliath huntsman spiders. No, you don't handle them. Do not touch the wildlife, SMH. The spiders in Australia, for the most part, are harmless. They're big and scary, but they're not like looking to bite you. Spider use Shofang, it's super effective. Source? Cradle, the Australian. Ganna can probably back this up. Haxie can back this up. Kimmy could back this up. The big ass spiders, they're not like, grr, I'ma get ya. Hi, Ronmu. Ronmu hug. Hi, Riddle. Icy, Icy Fire. Deepland, Air. Hi, Wrath. They're pretty bad over east. Wait, really? Because that's where Fradel is. I see a lot of videos and pictures of like the really big spiders that are like in like a door handle on a car, and somebody like they go to poke it or something, and the spider crawls out. And there's like, oh, these guys are so annoying. Yeah, that's my point. You leave them alone and they leave you alone. Yeah, if they were like inside the house, it's just a okay, let's get them out, buddy. Now the irony, it's not lost on me. Me sitting here complaining about Centipede to Missouri and being like, oh yeah, I'd totally go to Australia with the fucking gigantic spiders. I see that. I would prefer not to pay $1,000 in rent per month. Don't touch any koalas there, Ewan. Obviously. Never mind the spider. Do you guys think Ewan can 1v1 Black Mamba? I don't think there's been any Black Mambas in the populated areas of Australia, Riddle. Only yeet them. Right now? Yeah, rent in Oz is pretty bad. Right now, I'm breaking even with the money I make from stream. I've got my bills, and I pay those, and I'm basically staying at the same amount. If I didn't have, like, bills, like if I wasn't paying rent, oh my god, I'd have gotten a new treadmill, I'd have gotten a big screen beyond, I'd have bought new hands and a backup set of hands, I'd have 4 base stations, I'd have 11-point tracking, I'd have bought so much stuff. What about the wraparound spiders? Learn about them from an Australian friend. Neat little buggers. It'd be like that scene in The Pest, I believe in him. And one Black Mama, yo, fuck that urban area, I'm taking someone home. Only if you have rubber gloves. Don't want to catch chlamydia. God. Why do the koalas have chlamydia? Why is that just a thing? I'm a little worried for how long we're walking today. Because I think Hinterlands is only like 45 minutes. And so I think we're going to finish this video at like 3.5. Hi, Blitzo. So I'm like, oh no. What if we get a long one as the next video? Oh, jeez. Because they are disgusting animals. Stressed Out song by 21 Pilots. It gets lonely in the bush, don't say that. 10 miles, let's go. Let us enjoy extra time with you and really match. If you guys really want extra time with me, just get me yapping about stuff in the after part. Just like, get me fucking talking, or like keep me going, and I'll stick around. Like, there have been streams where I walk like 5.2 miles, and then I literally just sit on a couch for like 2 to 3 hours talking. Just get him yapping. Good song. Healing, what's the meaning of life? Happiness. Can confirm. Napland is terrible once he's motivated to yap. I'll keep you going, alright. Okay, buddy. Alright. I looked at Throne. The Switch 2 is 17% funded. Which, for like a $500, $550 thing, that's like $100. Holy shit. You guys are actually gonna do it. There were some new ones that I, haven't really looked at in depth yet. I cleared out the joke suggestions. I did add 2 of them. The, oh god, what was it? It was like the black lace dress thing. Technically, it was a set of 8. I changed it to a set of 2. I added that to Throne, and then I sent to save for later. So that one will come back eventually. So you added something to Throne, which is wild. The other thing I added was the cocoa nibs. I added those to Throne. Just a little food thing. Throne pout. You know why I can't do that wrong move. The shed is there though? No, the shed is not there. Feeling in a black lace dress? That sounds hot as fuck. It's like a... Think of the material that pantyhose is, and then imagine that as like a stencil dress. I went through your Throne yesterday. What did I miss? What was the really funny ones? I don't remember what the really funny ones were. Stencil? If you don't know what a stencil dress is, then it has nothing to do with a stencil. What? It's the other word for it. I don't want to say a cocktail dress. Oh my god, not the shed. The shed is gone. The shot is... Oh! The big funny one was a house. Somebody suggested one of the Amazon fold-up houses. Oh, pencil dress? There's stencil dresses also, though, right? Am I just being crazy and remembering this wrong? Yeah, how are you gonna move the shed? You move? Guess we have to crowdfund a shed mover on Throne. Good lord. Somebody suggested a literal fold-up house. I think it's a pencil skirt. These fold-up houses, I've looked at a bunch. They don't last long. They only last like 5 years. And in an area with like bugs, they're miserable. Because they're not sealed well. The bugs can very easily get in. But this fold-up house, it would have had an entryway, a bathroom, 2 bedrooms, a living room connected to a kitchen, and then like a patio area. God, I want a house like this. God, I want just one of these houses. Like one of those really body-hugging dresses? Yes. Yes. Man, so you didn't add the tang? No, I did not add the tang. Trogdor. It's orange. Orange makes me nauseous. I can't even do the orange vanilla. Well, I can do, but barely. I don't even like the orange vanilla water flavoring. That sounds super cute. It's less cute and more of just fucking slutty as all hell. Creamsicles? No creamsicles. Well, I don't think it was a creamsicle. Tang isn't orange? It's close. It's close. PNC voice building. New construction option. Where did you get creamsicles? We're at 3 miles. We are at 3 miles and we've got 2 sections more? One of them is very long. Hey, look, I didn't really want to call you out like that, Ewan. Ewan doesn't want my tang. To be fair, you say it not well sealed against bugs. There's no law saying you can't add more sealant when you put it up. This is true, right? If I were to get one of these, I would try to add more sealant. I would try to like caulk all the wall corners and the parts that hold up against each other. I would absolutely try to do that. I just don't think they last long. I feel like, well, You know, maybe that wouldn't be that bad, actually, now that I think about it. If you got one of these fold-up houses to last 5 years, let's say you bought it for $14,000, right? Well, an apartment of the equivalent size would be like $1,000 per month. So it's like, it would pay for itself in 14 months. Where are you putting it? Land is the expensive part? Oh, I would put it wherever my parents are. Right? Like, if they have a house in North Carolina, it'd be in their backyard. Now, the additional thing is, we would have to get internet to it. We would have to get plumbing to it. That part would be a lot extra. If it was readily available, if it was like, yeah, you can get power, plumbing, and internet to this thing for like $5,000, then I'd be like, this is genuinely an option. This is like, holy shit. You are right, that sounds super slutty. Hi Zvi, hi Riddle, hi Kyra the cutie. Sounds like he's regretting rejecting it. No. Well, okay, Trogdor, if I'm buying something like this, it's not through Throne. If I were to get something like this, I would get it directly so that Throne doesn't get a massive cut. And, I would also pick a different one. I would not pick one that has 2 bedrooms. I'd pick one with a bigger living room area. And I don't need like a balcony porch area. What if you keep it so good it lasts 10 years? So don't have water line already? The fold-up house itself, it has water, Riddle. But you need to connect it to something. It needs water coming from somewhere. And so, to do that, I would have to connect plumbing to my parents' water line. And that involves, you know, a lot of digging, a lot of laying pipe, a lot of connecting, a lot of extra stuff there. You would have to do the same for electricity, and that would be very expensive. Bedroom in a dog cage. Hang on. The one that was on Throne had 2 bedrooms. I would not need 2 bedrooms. I also don't know what the price of the one on Throne was. It could have been like 20 or 25. I've seen one for like 14,000. I've seen one for 14,000 and I'm like, this is like a good shape. I would live in this. If I had... So the apartment I lived in Texas, this was like the perfect amount of Yulin space. There was a big living room, which had my desk area and VR area. That was connected to a small kitchen. In the kitchen was a pantry closet. There was a second closet in the kitchen that had a washing machine and dryer. Connected to the living room was a bedroom. Bedroom had a walk-in closet and a bathroom. That was like the perfect amount of space for me. That was like I would live in that main living room, and all the storage stuff would be in the bedroom. Most of the time I slept in the bedroom, but I could see myself sleeping at my VR space a lot. It was genuinely perfect for someone like me who had the beanbag and just, you know, I spent a lot of time in VR next to my computer. It was also really good for base stations. It was really easy to hang base stations up in this room. I could have had 4 easily. I forget where this... Oh, I remember where it ends. It ends in the tunnel to Arathi Highlands. That's right. Laying pipe giggle. Okay. Alright. I have big news for you guys. Big news. Huge news. Final Fantasy 14. Hrothgar and Viera are getting hats. Yep, that's right. They're getting hats. It's been 4 years. Everybody clap. Everybody cheer. What's the news, Pinky? What is this TF2? Hats. You don't understand, Central. Who? Viera and Hrothgar playable races. In Final Fantasy XIV, in Shadowbringers, I believe, they added the Viera race, they added the Hrothgar race. And then later on, I think a little bit before Dawntrail, they added Viera males and Hrothgar females. Since their addition, they cannot wear hats. Because they both have big ears, the Viera have bunny ears on the top of their head. The Hrothgar have cat ears because they're very cat-like people. They just can't wear hats. They just haven't been able to. All hat transmogs are just invisible on them, except for a very few exceptions. And Square Enix has finally made it so that they can wear hats. I hear Yulin can take more than 2 pipe fitter at once. I said no, probably. I think I could.
I've got college fever for today. I did 3 miles.
Hell yeah, good
Good
job.
luck.
Thank you. Race issue, you think? Yeah, I think I could. Alright. Here's the, final main section. At the end of this temple, there's a small, 2-minute section going through a tunnel. But this is the last of it. This is the last big part of the hinterlands. I actually kind of like this zone. One way to find out, trolls, Das Dingo. Das Dingo. This quest, in Classic, it's incredibly annoying. They send you to the first level, right here, to kill a lot of the trolls here. I think they want you to break some of those pots as well. Once you do that, you go back down that stairs we just went up, and they send you to the second level, which we're about to go up the stairs to. You do a bunch of quests there. Then you run back down, through the first area, back to the questing area. Then you run up to the third area. So you run through the first, run through the second, get to the third, quest there. You do that for 5 different areas, and each time, you have to go back through the previous areas and then up through them. In Cataclysm, they reworked it so that I think the quests update as you do them. So you're not constantly running up and down. You go to the first level, quest updates. You go to the second level, quest updates. You go to the third level, quest updates. Taz Dingo, yes, Yulin. We don't like to raid a temple and steal them gold. God, the hammer quest, fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I like troll zones. I think troll would possibly be my favorite race in WoW. Okay. If I could play Naga, I would only play Naga. I would literally just play the snake people. Gimme. If not Naga, if they never added that, troll might be my favorite race. I just hate their feet. I just hate that they can't wear fucking shoes. If trolls had shoes, I would never play anything else. He's into core. Core? Huh? I don't know what you mean, Gana. Vor, fucking hell. I am not into Vor because I like snakes. I don't know why I'm into snakes. You play a Murloc? I'll play a Murloc? I will never play a Murloc. Hell no. Headache neutralized, BRB? Hell yeah. Okay. Because Naga are not playable, because trolls have awful fucking feet, I kind of just jump around stuff. Lately, I have been playing a Night Elf Monk. I also play a human rogue a lot. I also play a Draenei Warlock a lot. Kind of all over the place. Angry Murloc. Noise at Yelan. What the fuck? Yelan wants them snitties. Gotta get that snilk. Don't say it like that. I said it before, but the Dino Trolls. I actually really like the Dino Trolls, but one, they have the same problem with feet. Two, they have no customization options. They have the same problem as the other allied races in that they came out before the like super big customization update of Dragonflight, and so they just have no options, right? Like you look at Nightborn, Magar Orcs, the Zandalari Trolls, they have 1 page of customization. You look at humans, 4 pages of options. There is so much you can do with humans, with Night Elves, with standard orcs, and the allied races of these just have none of those options. I actually really like orcs too, specifically Magar orcs, but they have no options. It's just like, ugh, I get bored playing them. Once them snitties get that snook. Ugh, why did I read that one twice? Just took 2 expired ibuprofen pills. I need to replace these. Now imagine jump roping with the wireless jump rope. I was watching Foss last night. Or no, was it this morning? No, I was watching Kimmy. I was watching Kimmy this morning. She was playing Destiny 2, and Foop was in her chat. And I said, Foop, you sound like the type of guy that uses a cordless jump rope. And he was just like, what does this mean? I've never been so insulted. Boop, P-H-O-O-P. They're a friend I know. That some people here know. Boop's cool people, he's good. He's good people. But I just told him, you look like you'd use a cordless jump rope. And he was like, what the fuck? Also, the fox people are cute. I haven't played after Dragonflight, so I don't know what you were on about. Fun fact. Snakes like to drink milk. Here when women have babies, a version of garden snakes will crawl in the bed and drink milk from the women? What the fuck? Not to be confused with poop. Not to be confused with poop. That is a crazy factor. I don't know if I believe it. Also incoming new Avi work in progress? Oh, hell yeah. Blah. Blah. Oh, there you are. Oh. This is cute. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to see it centralized.
It kind of is already.
Really?
I mean, the Irie base is. I could show you the Irie base.
Mm-hmm. It's got your colors. You're not You're not becoming a dragon girl, are you?
It's just how it ended up being. But yeah, this is the Irie base.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm undressed. Hold on. There.
I mean, you were showing the base, so I don't think it's that big a deal.
Yeah.
Oh, moo. Yeah, this is cute.
But there are some things I might replace. Well, the dragon parts I might replace with, I like fleshy tail, so I might put that there instead.
Mm-hmm. What I think of is like, I see the wings going. I see the tail becoming your, axolotl-like tail. I see the horns going for your antenna, but were you wanting this?
Yeah. Well, this is more personal use rather than the other character, which is, I guess, RP, but not RP. Mm-hmm. Like, that's an OC, but this is more for personal use, yeah.
Gotcha.
Kind of like what my previous cat girl is.
Okay.
This one. When it loads eventually. There we go. Yeah, this is like the personal use avatar, but
Right.
mine is becoming so obsolete that it's time to replace her.
Oh my. Oh, I am undressed. It's so cute, son. Showing the base, if you know what I mean.
That's better.
I like the Sin version better. Talked about how quick it was. My
Yeah,
favorite
Pumpkin's
is...
avatar tools came to the rescue for a part of this too.
You know what's crazy? I've been in a call with that guy like a lot lately. Cause he just hangs out in Cairo's Discord now and then. And then I was in Zenny's Discord a little bit. And he was just hanging out there. And I was like, hang on. That's the guy. That's the guy with the avatar tool. It's him.
Yeah. Although the sweater that I picked off a booth is better than I thought since it's got that space theme to it. Well, one of them has a space theme. Most of them are Christmas themed since, you know, I think it was made for that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the one where I'm not going to be constrained to, is this lore accurate on my other character? So now I can put whatever I want on this.
Talked about how quick it was. I'll show you personal use. Return of the Sen sweater. Apparently snake don't drink milk. The old timers were seeing, they say it's snake. Were those sighting witches? Yeah, that's the type of thing, Riddle, that I'm like, no fucking shot. And also, like, that seems like it'd be so uncommon. I posit that just, it sounds crazy. It definitely sounds like old wives' tale. Pumpkin, that's the guy. Oh my god, the guy. Also, Yulin, fucking envy you. Mister, I live in the basement, so it's naturally cooler than the rest of the house. Meanwhile, I live on the second floor of my house. With a brick of silicone that heats my entire fucking room. If it makes you feel better, and it shouldn't, the suffering of others shouldn't make you feel better. I've done my time with that, Kyle. I used to live in this house. I lived in one of the bedrooms upstairs. And we used this room as a storage closet in the basement. But back up there, it got crazy fucking hot. It was like, you know, it's 80 degrees outside. That room would heat up to 90. And it was like the last room cooled by the AC. It got so hot and muggy. And I hate having my door open. So I'd be gaming, you know, I'd be on my desktop with the door closed, and my mom would open the door and be like, you should open your door and air this out. I was like, no, I want the door closed. Close it on your way out. And she'd be like, you're a fucking freak. I've done my time.
See. Just walking in place. Or rudely walking through us.
Yeah, I don't really like the NPC. But, I had to give Icy Fire space. I only see my overlays, right? So, like, I was totally fine in the wall earlier. Lore accurate Senril. Other way. This is the lore inaccurate, just Senril's feeling this today. All the warm air ends up in my room.
It's very much like how Tor has her avatars, or one's her RP character and sometimes runs around in that, and then there's the Burb.
Okay, here's the thing, Posy. I thought I heard Kuro say that one time, and now I'm like, oh god, I don't remember how he said it. I see, like, positive or positee. What do you want me to say? Because that was me taking a shot and being like, well, they haven't corrected me. Of course, it's hot. You're there. Okay. Really 94 in here right now. Whoop, never mind. It's 84. I had it turned too far. You're a fucking gremlin. No, I'm just confused by it. I didn't know there was a center. There was center war. Full is positivity. Okay. Oh, I'm so dumb. Positivity. That looks so much. Okay, I feel so stupid now. But 90% of people say posy. You know what? You know what's gonna happen, positivity. I'm gonna say positivity 90% of the time. But if I feel like teasing you, I'm gonna say positivity. That's what's going to happen. Hi, Jan. Mom, open the door. Elin, dry like a grape in the sun. Hi, Posy. I've got a ThermPro thingy that measures humidity and temperature, so I know how much I'm dying. Posy, amazing being. Hi, Yuli. Positivity. Pause the DVD. Well, wow, I paused the DVD. What next? Yolinda Brat. What the fuck? He replaces me already? What do you mean I replace you already? Global, you're literally irreplaceable. Whether somebody wants to or not. I can see somebody being like, yeah, I need to trade this in. And the pawn shop being like, yeah, sorry, buddy, that thing is soul-bound. You cannot unequip it. The short hair is fucking adorable. Reminds me of Grianne. I send Pixel
Like
Kyle.
short hair.
3.9. Let's see what we get next. We do not accept those here. Okay, this is a good one. Hell yeah.
Were you talking about Hinterland a little bit ago?
Hentai
Hinterland.
Oh, Hinterlands, yes. So that zone we were just walking through, that was the Hinterland in World of Warcraft.
Oh, so this is a different Hinterland.
Yeah. What Hinterlands were you thinking of? And then let's talk about Hentai Land. What is your Hinterlands from?
What? Oh, I was just recalling from what I was hearing from you earlier. I wasn't fully paying attention, so I was kind of buried in Unity.
Is there like a Hinterlands in RuneScape or something?
There's a wilderness, but not a hinterland there.
No, I think
Although
of,
its wilderness is a wasteland.
I think of Hinterlands. I think of that zone we just walked through in World of Warcraft. Hentai Land, or as its other name, Mizuryu Land, is a fucking fantastic but also fucking awful hentai. So the plot of it is, there's an amusement park, and you go there, and everybody wears like super turbo lewd outfits, and it's just, you can basically fuck anyone there. When you get there, they sterilize your insides of all STDs because, you know, that's just gotta be part of it if you're going to the orgy theme park. And they also put like an invisible condom on everybody because they can't be getting pregnant. And then I think they cover that in the first minute, and then they just like, you know, jizz all over each other anyways if they're not wearing condoms. So it's like, did we just forget about that part? Anyway. It starts with this guy, and he's like, he's timid. He's shy. And he's like, oh, I'm so nervous. Are we really going to a place like this? And his best buddy is like, dude, it's so awesome. Come on, I go here like once a month. You need to hook up with a girl. You know, that girlfriend was a bitch anyway. You need to fucking get your dick wet, dude. Let's go. And then on the other side of the bus, there's this girl. And she's like, I don't know about a place like this. And her two friends are like, you're gonna have fun. You've been working so hard. You just gotta get dick down, girl. And so the bus stops and it's like, all right, we're at the theme park. This is F14. Hi, Kaze. They get to the theme park. The shy guy and the shy girl, they both try to get up from the bus and their hands touch and like, oh, sorry. Maybe I'll see you in the park. Teehee, yeah, maybe. They go in, they've got like fucking latex nothings on. Like they're just fucking, like she's in like thigh highs and like shoulder-high gloves, and then like pasties and I think a bikini bottom. Hi Kaze, I'm talking about a hentai. It's called Missouri.
Why are you talking about hentai?
It came up. The first half is, you know, degenerate, debaucherous stuff. Pretty great. At one point, you know, the shy guy and the shy girl, they get on a Ferris wheel together and they have sex on the Ferris wheel. People are just, you know, having sex around the park, yada yada. The shy guy and the shy girl and a friend of each of theirs, they go to a cabin together. They're having sex, they're, you know, one pair's in this bed, one pair's in this bed. And then one of them goes, hey, let's swap partners. And they swap. And the shy girl's like, oh my god, this is so much better. Your dick is so rough. Oh my god. And the shy guy is like, oh, this kind of sucks watching the girl I'm starting to crush over that I met 5 hours ago say my friend's dick is better than mine. The emotional damage. And then he's talking to the veteran girl.
Emotional damage.
And he's like, hey, does it suck having sex with me? And she's like, no, it doesn't suck. You know, your friend's good, your friend's wild, but you've got a gentle softness to you. This is nice. I'm having a good time. And he's like, okay. And they keep fucking. And then, the two veterans go off together and the two shy ones are together again. And he's like, it really sucked watching you fuck him. And like, this is a hentai, by the way. This is a hentai and this guy is trauma dumping and being like, I'm insecure watching you fuck my friend. And she's like, well, you know, I actually want to start dating you. You're really nice. You seem great. I just have so much love to give for everybody. I want to fuck a lot of people. And he's like, okay, let's start dating. And the episode ends. That's the hentai. That's Missouri land. It is fucking like, what is this? Huh?
Sounds accurate.
Yeah. Hentai land.
Sounds
hentai.
dumb.
It is. Most hentai is. Let's go to hentai land. Why are you sweet now? I am adhered to
I'm
your
totally
essence.
walking in Final Fantasy 14.
Hell yeah. Do you know what zone this is?
Don't. It's in Heaven's Sword.
You got the expansion right. It is the Dravanian Hinterlands. Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
The
We walked-
Forelands.
We walked through the Hinterlands in WoW.
There's not the Forelands.
This is the Dravanian Hinterlands. The Forelands is the one with the bugs, I think.
Yeah, it is with the bugs.
This is
Why
the
is
one
it not
with.
showing me?
This is the one with Alex, the library, Matoya.
Yeah, it just doesn't have a teleport, which is the annoyingest thing ever. This whole giant ass map does not have a teleport. It's dumb.
There's one at Idleshire which is connected, but the map itself, yeah.
No, it doesn't. Addershire does not count.
What to hint in the land? Hentai land, AK Shibuya. Hinterland just means between or something. Play RuneScape, Super Turbo Lude, sounds like you're every day. To think he would be talking about hentai on the walks, I feel like that's kind of expected, Jan. On off of the past 21
on
years.
brand.
Yeah. This is FF14. They're effing in the end. Oh god, where'd it go?
Don't know.
Damn, been really into OSRS Iron Man videos, ATM dang. Talking about a hentai teehee, it's a Kaz Yulin. I think I've seen this actually. They're effing at the start. Kaz, yes. They what?
Yes.
Should we clip this? What the fuck is happening right now? Turned out for like a split second. Yes. The life of a small PP hentai for the plot. Hi Jan. Hi Riddle. What the fuck? More like Misery Land. I don't know. I don't know if even I could go to something like that. It's one of those things where like the fantasy sounds crazy, degenerate, and fun, but like the actual doing it sounds like whoa, hold on.
Hold on a hot minute.
Dating on Hentai Land sounds like a good way to feel insecure. Good. If I hear Hinterland again, I will go to war with every nation after 14. Why? What's wrong with Hinterland? Missouri Land.
Have
Oh!
fun going to war.
I mentioned VR Chat Fridays with Core, and there was a really funny scene in Victory of Round. So in Victory of Round, it's first to 3 wins, takes the whole thing. And I had 2 wins. And we had set it so that it's like closing in, the barrier's closing in really fast. There's 5 of us left. It goes down to 3. I know that one of the 3 is Freydle. I had seen her at the start, and I had seen where she was. Freydle, she has really fucked up controllers. So games like this are really not fun for her. And so, she was kind of just not really trying, and she just stood there in one spot. And I didn't kill her earlier, because I felt bad. It was like, oh man, I don't want to just kill her right away, because her controller's dead. And so I just left her. But by the end, when there was 3 people, I knew it was just her. That means it's me and one other person. And the other person is Core. And I hear Core being like, who's left? Who's the 3rd person? And I'm just shooting at Core. And Core's trying to like keep an eye out for somebody to 3rd party. She doesn't know it's Freydle. So she's like not trying to fully commit to a fight with me. She's like on edge, looking for a 3rd person. And at one point she even says, there's a 3rd person, you know? And I'm like, yep. And then I shoot her and kill her. And I know it's just me and Freydle. And so then I know I've got 2 wins. I take out Freydle now. I take the whole thing. And I'm just like, oh, I am so sorry, Freydle, but I must put you down now. And I've got like 10 health from fighting Core. I say that. I walk in front of Freydle. And Freydle's not AFK. Freydle's just like been there the whole time. And so as I'm aiming at Freydle, she just looks up at me and just shoots me. Just hits me once in the head.
Sonic can't.
And I fucking die. And it was just like, ah! The moment Freydle's been waiting for deserved. Dude, it was so like, I thought I won. I thought I had it in the bag. I thought it was just like all mine, and I just delivered myself 10 health right in her line of sight, and she kills me and wins. And I just go back to the beginning, and I'm just like, no! No, I fucked it!
Chad, I'm taking over. Don't worry.
How dare you?
Oh, now you're an Idleshire.
I will
Look,
just
there's a
summon
cat.
Bahamut. Yeah, the idea sounds neat. Actually, the doing sounds You'll know as a bully. Pet the green fox, green cat. Oh, Freydle's been waiting for, deserved. Who the water? Kaz Watcher. She strikes when you least expect it. Her greatest weakness is stepping to her right. Get humbled, nerd. Blink, blink, you mint chocolate cat. Freydle, Tendy, chess you
It's
all.
not a cat, it's a wolf. Oh, ow. Ow.
Oh, woo, she
Alright, no.
says. I was close
Not
then.
close. Fox can be sneaky.
I can understand the mistake. Those are very pointy ears for a wolf. I can see thinking fox
tell-
there.
I'll tell the people that designed it that it looks pointy ears.
No, it's your model.
No. It's. I just went with the person that designed it.
Yeah, but it's your model at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess.
Besides, there's something funny about being like I'm the pointy-eared wolf, they're just long ears, I was born this way, stop calling me a fox. There's something endearing about that.
This way.
I'm an
I
alpaca
love Lady Gaga chat.
in wolf's clothing because I have 2 of them inside me. You're behind on your woo quota. is a Kaze. Oh, well, Kaz, people often mistake me for a fox, so I understand that.
Wait. A wolf with sheep clothing. That's a song. I forgot the exact name.
Well, no.
But I love singing that song.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Pixel thinks they're in alpaca and wolf's clothing. They're kind of like just an alpaca that puts their shirt on backwards. Hi, Molly.
Wolf in sheep clothing.
Mm-hmm.
I set it off. What a title for a band.
Even though, cat, you got 2 dogs in you?
Chat, do any of you have gone to Otto's concert? Do you have tips?
I don't think I've ever been to a... Well, no, I've been to concerts. I've been to a Sting concert and a Tanya Tucker concert.
And
That
a
actually
Katy
sounds
Perry
like a fun.
concert. I had fun in Katy Perry's.
I thought you were a repo bot. Jumpy, it's not backwards, it's just slutty. It's sheep and wolf coding. Oh my god, Beerby. God, I wish I went, but I missed it. Don't listen to him,
one
chat.
literally in 1 month.
Oh, hell
What?
yeah. No, not you. I'm saying don't listen to Pixel. Pixel
Oh, okay.
embarrassingly put their shirt on backwards. And they're like, it's not
I
on
have done
backwards,
that.
it's just an open back.
I keep seeing her Twitter, how she posts everything. She's fun to see. The only thing I want for merch is a glow stick, maybe the keychain, and the little doll, the little plush doll, and the trading card games, maybe.
I've never been one to like collect merch.
Coldplay?
I'm always the type that's like, I have a very minimalist room. I just have like stuff to hold the things that I need.
I do too. Like, I would like a room that's basically empty, but at the same time it has something. I almost have like brutalist office aesthetic for my room. I have a few figures that I've just gotten over, 20 years in my life. Like I have a Vincent figure. I have a Vincent Valentine figure from FF7. Never played FF7. Oh.
Just my friend said it was cool when we were at Comic-Con, so I got it. I have a...
No, Pixel, you're not supposed to hide it in the walls. That's where rats are.
I have a, what was it? A, General Grievous. I don't want to say Nendroid. It's not a Funko Pop. It might be an Nendroid. I have a Mifa amiibo.
Take a picture.
Oh, I have this, little Stardew Valley, box set that Ellie bought for me.
Oh.
It's like a Stardew Valley diorama of our characters sitting together.
Oh, that's cute.
I love it. I also have a poster of the streamer Ashley Riot. That's literally all the decoration I have.
I need a poster of my favorite VTuber. No offense. It's not you, Yulin. You're a friend.
I get it. Come over here, though. I like it when you're next to me.
Me? Okay. I was invading the camera.
I know. That's why I kind of wanted to pull you back over here.
The camera was really glowing when it was looking at me.
Yeah? Wait, actually, you could see where the camera was. Normally, people can't see my camera at all. What the heck?
Yeah, it's one of those sometimes bugs.
Oh. God, I wish I went, but I missed it. She went here to the Philippines, never went to a concert. Been to a Coldplay concert, it was great. I want everything hidden in the walls. Oh, nice. The new FF MTG cards are cool, though. But Spider-Man MTG? Get that shit out of my game. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That sounds cute when Ellie was planning it. Yeah?
Ulquiorra. I love Ulquiorra, man.
You know, I hadn't seen it, but the eyes... Yeah. Have you ever met
Yeah.
Have you ever met Kitty DVR? Their new name is Sammy.
No.
They had a model heavily inspired by Grimjow for the longest time. They had the jaw
Grimjow?
thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
They had the
I wish
jaw
I've
skull.
seen them. You should send up like a picture or like a fan art of them.
If you DM me real quick to go get a picture of Sammy, I'll remember to do it after stream. Who is it? The more I look into Kaz, the more I start to see Ulquiorra. Kaz happy, look at that tail. I get all my core merch from Core, or I make it myself. Halo PvP narrator, betrayal, I always see it. No more happy tail cry, it's a wolf ability. Imagine Yulin merch though, with the Moogle palm just as a bobblehead thing. God damn. Was it cold? Who is the green hair cutie? That's Kazelari. Hi Nick, hi Nick. Kaze Nick. There's a pointy-eared wolf. Oh, cool. How are you, Jane and Riddle? I want to see it too. I'm alright, Nick. When I first started streaming, my friend Peaks was like giving me a lot of advice and saying like, I'll be your stream manager, and giving me a lot of help. He helped me set up the recording stuff. He told me what you need to do. You need to sell thigh high merch. You're the walking femboy. You have to be selling thigh highs. And it was like, oh god, I don't know, merch is scary. Maybe someday.
I learned my way through streaming. Like I started with Xbox, was just Overwatch. It was interesting. And I started setting up my PC, and then I got my actual PC, like the tower and everything. And then I started streaming with PC games.
When do Kaze streams come back?
Whenever I have a better living situation.
Gotcha. That the
I've
cute
been
adorable
thinking about
Kaze.
going back to stream, but like it's too many things have been updated for like models. I need to bug people about it. Much effort.
I would say just go live if you want to. You just have fun with it. No need to have like everything perfect in place, because it'll never.
No, I mean like I need my model set up. Like
Why?
my bum boy. I need my bum boy.
Why?
Bum boy.
Yeah, but you'd have fun streaming, and you could just go live, and maybe that'd motivate you to get the bun boy done sooner.
I need to bug Darth about it. Help me get my bum boy set up. Both VR chat and through streaming thingy.
Walking thigh high. Thigh high. PHIGH Riddle. Kirby. Oh, he's restarting his PC. Logitech, may I please pet the tail? May I please pet the tail? Logitech. Did that motivate you, Elin? Hi, Nix. Oh! Nix, I forgot to tell you happy birthday. I completely forgot that.
Happy birthday, Nix! Wait. Happy birthday, Nix! Hi!
Yeah, you did. Congratulations, Nix. 55, that's a big one. 55 is a big one.
Oh, that's up there in the levels.
He's sitting there going, you forgot my fucking birthday, and you're just making it up as 55 now? Fuck you, Ewan. He's not 55.
He's 55? Damn.
No, he is not. Nick's hug. Just be like Ely stream now. Do avatars Nev later. Happy birthday. Fuck you, Ewan. Is that Ewan? Hi, Tolzo. Thank you for the follow. Ewan's age. No.
Ewan is in his 40s.
I am
Totally.
34, I'll have you know.
Oh.
A rumph. Grumble, grumble. Wow, 34, so old.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How do you
I think I'm
have
old
that
for
stupid
that.
camera thing? I forgot how to do this personal camera.
Does the cute alien girl one have a tail? They do. They do indeed have a tail. He's 17, third season. You're looking good for 40. Okay. Alright, it's not 40. Hi, Divana. We're at 4.9. We're getting there. We're almost at Master Matoya's cave.
Master Matoya, you can't upset Master Matoya.
You can, very easily. Just, you know, do so at your own peril.
Shouldn't.
You very much shouldn't.
Shouldn't. Don't do it. Don't do it, chat.
You will regret it.
Don't do it. Don't upset Master Matoya. She's helping us.
Oh my god. I'm tired. I'm ready for a
No,
nap.
you're not.
Yes, I
No, you're
am.
not.
We're at 4.9
You're not
miles. What do you mean I'm not tired?
4.9. 1 more mile.
No. We're ending when the
Fine.
video ends.
Fine.
Who is the second Icy Fire? That is Logitech. Cute Otoya.
Logitech.
Matoya, Matoya, is a character in Final Fantasy. She's this old lady that's like this super professor scholar that's very, very smart. She's very, very sassy and crotchety. And,
Grumpy old lady.
she is a grumpy old lady. She's very likable, and she does help you. She shows, kindness and endearment at the right times. But she doesn't want you to know that about her. She's tsundere. So, she only sees... You only ever see her being, like, mean and a grumpy puss.
Imagine being a tsundere.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Are they
I
related to me or
remember.
something? Can't stop
You
sapping the
remember
Moogles' energy.
nothing.
Look at them over there being
Wait.
cute.
Wait. I'm gonna invade the camera again. Move it, villager. Can't. Too much effort.
I want to drink.
There's
5
2
miles.
apparently. I don't see 2. Oh, okay, I see now.
Sassity, Cassidy's other name. Hi,
Oh
Noodles.
my god, it's Noodles Bowl.
It is.
I know that dude. Isn't he Darth's friend?
She is. She's Darth's friend. She's got a Darth model.
Darth model.
She was like, Darth, make me a model. And Darth was like, yeah, here you go. And she was like, Darth, the tits are huge on this. And Darth was like, you're goddamn welcome. And Noodles like, haha, okay. And I think Noodles likes it, but, you know. Sugoi de Kai.
Darth is not gonna put. Darth wants boobs on my early model. I'm like, no.
Morning, Noodles. I remember the days of Kaz's past life, also Noodles. Ayo, Tiggle Bitties,
Past
man.
life.
Oh no,
I
the boob for
died and
Bits?
got reincarnated.
I thought Darth put them on. Was Bits the one that, like, actually put them on the model?
Maybe it was toggled, like a toggle, like to make them big.
Hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. Never asked Darth. I could ask him right now, but too much effort.
The boob's growing on you, Noodle. I nods. Bits made Miltina?
Miltina,
Hmm.
fucking bitch. Can't remind
Noodles.
me of him.
I went through the suggestions. I went through all the hair products. I didn't really want any of them that weren't the leave-in shampoo or the leave-in conditioner. And then when I saw the leave-in conditioner, I was like, wow, this is expensive. Noodles uses some fancy-ass hair products. They must have some killer hair. I could not bring myself to get the conditioner for that price. But I did see them.
How much was it?
right? It was like $36 for the leave-in conditioner. And it wasn't like...
How much does it have?
It wasn't like a big bottle. It was like one of the smaller bottles.
crazy.
And I was like, oh, jeez. And I was looking through the comments and they were like, this is really good, top quality, top notch. I wish I got more for this price point.
Yeah, I'll pay 36 for like the big gallon.
Yeah, for like a tub?
Not
Yeah.
a small, but not a small bottle. My hair is just fine. It has grown out. I can take a picture now.
I would like my hair to be a little better. I don't like my hair so much that I'm going to spend that much on it. It's expensive but great in boobs. They generally do. They generally do. Okay. I mean, don't they usually stop after a certain point? I had it
Bro,
pushed
I don't
on me.
know.
Often, yes, my hair is so soft. Floofy noodles. Dan sounds like you need head pats. She does like head pats. If you don't... Hi, Maru. If you don't give Noodles head pats when you see her, or she doesn't notice them, she gets pouty and she'll be like, you didn't give me head pats this one time. Facts.
Bro, I have never met them in BRC, so they have to get on right now. Totally.
I don't know if they can get on right now.
I think I have met them when Darth was falling asleep.
I sometimes use the Garnier Ultimate Blend Strengthening Shampoo when I'm feeling fancy. No head pats for the bowl. What do you mean? Smells like honey, makes hair fluffy, attracts ants. I haven't met Noodles yet. I don't sleep in VR, Dab. I slept in VR last night. I absolutely fell asleep in the web fishing map. I woke up at like 3 a.m.
Fishing now.
Pixel was asleep.
I remember those days. Falling asleep in VR.
I think Sentinel was asleep. Ira was just there fishing like, are you going to bed? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm out of here. And he's like, okay, good night. He was just autopilot fishing at 3 a.m.
No, he's not falling asleep now. He's doing something. He's not falling asleep.
Yeah, I did go to bed and just left my body there.
That's what I usually do. I just leave my body there. I don't care. And I just
My
go to
soul
bed.
leaves my body and goes to bed.
Yeah. And fuck the headset. I'm going to bed.
Well, I was in desktop. It's a lot easier to do that.
5.2.
Oh.
5.2
no,
months.
when I was in VR. But he's doing something and he's not falling asleep. What do you mean? Y'all crazy.
Oh, and then we get the fucking 1 hour 25 minute Star Wars video. But it doesn't matter. We're over 5.
No.
We are done walking, baby.
Where's the camera?
I moved it over here.
Camera.
Let's see.
The camera. No. No. I hate the camera.
Get your camera out of my... Get my camera out of your mouth. You guys, wait there. I'm gonna bring music back. Oh man.
It's our time.
The streamer stays winning.
You gotta... Man, why do you put it so low? I'm gonna eat this.
Because it's at a good height for me.
I don't know what you mean. It's not a good height. Not good enough.
Not a good height for you.
Chat, it's not good enough.
You know what you should do, Kaze? You should start streaming VR chat and put the camera at the height you want it to be.
I could do a chat first. I need to set up my OBS. Right, chat? I'd rather just leads from Yulin. Stay here.
Good luck. Where am I
Hey,
now?
we are.
I can't see where I am because your fat head is in the way.
I'm licking the camera. Don't worry.
Get that camera out of your mouth. Oh my.
It's not being lazy, Nix. It's the fact that I have to set up the stupid sensors for my Rift. I have not bought a new VR headset. Then the Oculus, and then everything, and I'm too much effort.
Elon being a degenerate. I saw you all did. Plays normal video game of someone body slamming the wall before
Shut
hitting
up,
the
Nick.
bed. Darth falls asleep doing
Shut up.
anything. I eep in VR. I think Oyasumi worked, but didn't turn off my trackers, so it's weird. I still need to set up Oyasumi. I haven't finished setting that up. Right now, it's very manual, just like I'm using it as a screen dimmer, which I could just do in VR chat. Use the fuck out last night? Hell yeah. Darth falls asleep doing anything. Doesn't it turn them off until you move? I have video evidence. Darth snores. Good job. Damn, coming from your own content.
He does. He does.
Oh, such a short stream. Don't.
I heard him snore.
As too tall for their head. That would involve them actually getting in VR and not being lazy. Sounds lazy. Healy wiped the drool off the camera. The screen dimmer activated. There's a 1v1 in core. That's funny.
No, the drill stays there. Damn it.
It's on my fucking sleeve now, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, it doesn't matter too much. I don't mind having drool on my sleeve as long as it's not on the camera. They just
You hear
wipe it
that,
off
chat?
there.
You hear that, chat?
That she didn't see.
So what?
I wiped it off on your back.
My God.
It's
I ate
your
the camera
drool.
again. I ate the camera though.
Stop eating the camera. 5.2 miles. Now we rest. Done.
No, not really. Yes and no. I still have my demon boy.
Close
But now I
that.
wanna be Bun Boy. You know, I have an identity crisis, I swear. Like, sometimes I wanna be a Bun, sometimes I wanna be my Fox, or sometimes I wanna be my Bun Boy, or my Demon Boys.
I think that's
Sometimes
fine.
Chat. You.
There's people that they enjoy switching around. They it's
Yeah,
not so much like they want to be one thing and stay as that. They enjoy the like setup process. So like Koyo is like this. My friend Koyo, he almost rebrands every 2 years because he just like, you know, he wants to be this leaf boy, then he wants to be a raccoon, then he wants to be just a, well, he's kind of like a mix between a raccoon and just a regular human now, but like every 2 to 3 years he just rebrands and feels like rebranding. He just enjoys the like the setup process.
I would like just switch every other day, or like every day that I feel like a Bumble, or one day I feel like a Fox, or one day this, and I just have a 3 different set of emotes kind of deal.
It's with avatars, you know, if you can find the public avatars for that, it's not too bad. With like custom avatars, and especially like emotes on Twitch, then it's like, okay, this is a little harder to switch, you know, somewhat often.
The fact is I had to update all the models, which is a lot of work.
The screen dimmer activated when I was 1v1 in core. I was like, no, not meant to be. These horns are outdated now, though, aren't they, Kaz? You need a rebrand. At least do it with consent via Demon Bunox. I'm off to go to the pharmacy for the 3rd day in a row trying to get meds. Good luck, Noodles. We're all cheering for you.
Bye, Noodles.
I've got like 5 different avatars with the same motif. Nobody knocks me about it. Good luck, Noodles. Wait a second. Doesn't Koyo come back today? No. They were flying yesterday. They should be home today. They should have gotten home last night. They're not streaming. They will not be streaming until Monday because they do weekday stream. I don't know what's happening Wednesday. We'll talk to Koyo before then. Hope the 3rd
jet
time
lagged too.
is the charm. Say that again?
It might be jet lagged too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They've
Needs
been
a weekend to recover.
They've been in Poland on a farm with no internet for the past 3 weeks, so
That's
they're
crazy.
probably very out of it. Where are we going?
Sounds fun.
I think I hope they had fun. They're gonna talk about it Monday, I'm sure. We haven't been to the train in a while. No, I want to go
Train?
I want to go somewhere that
Are we
has
going to the train?
candy. Do you want to go to a train?
What else are you suggesting?
Well, so, I was thinking something that you could stand behind easily, because the train I was thinking has bad colliders, and so it wouldn't be easy for you to be in front of the camera, but
Okay.
then I was thinking...
The other one then.
Okay, okay. What's a good one? People in... Not this one, not this one.
My homeworld right now is pretty comfy. There's beds and there's things to do there.
There's a lot of comfy worlds that I would love to have. My criteria is I need somewhere to sit with a good background, and it needs to have music. And so it needs to be like a couch with like a window behind it. That's what I'm always looking for.
He needs a couch with a nice view.
And the view has to be behind it. I love Artsy Glitch World, but she always puts her couches and seating against like walls that like, you know, and the big window in front of it. And I'm like, that's smart, but for me, that's like, this doesn't work.
See, I just gotta sit on top of you and now fix the problem.
You just gotta sit in my lap.
Yeah.
We'll go to Hearthwood.
He, not him. What's the difference? There's no difference.
There is a difference. My pronouns are he, but not him. I'm explaining it. She just runs into the portal. Oh my god, this wolf. This wolf. Hope the third time is a charm. Getting ready for D&D. Finally have a comfy rest. Have fun, Icy Fire. Looks at world events currently. Honestly, sounds nice. That's not a wolf. They does disgrace the rest of us. Look, Froxy. They are a wolf. They've just got really pointy ears. I understand.
I am a wolf. Proxy's just man.
Hi, Proxy. My pronouns are he, but not him. Because I'll never be him, Proxy.
I don't understand the difference. Too many labels.
It's mostly a meme reference.
Okay.
It's a meme where people will say like my pronouns are he but not him because I'll never be him, and then they like try to impress a girl, and they fucking flop hard and do not impress the girl.
Cutout. Oh, I like the cutout. It's pretty nice.
This is my homeworld for a little bit. I fucking love log cabin aesthetic. Part of why I love
I like this hammock thing. It's great.
Yeah. It's Wispy Woo's New World was a very fast I'm making it my homeworld because holy, I love that aesthetic. Okay. Put that there. Pins. In one.
I don't know what Proxy is on about. He's crazy.
I can't see what. Momentarily. Nope. There we go. This here. I bring this. That's my prox who him. There's some people that have him in their pronouns. Ants does. Who's the guy? Pixel, who's the one that shows up to Horror Fridays? They weren't there last night. I'm forgetting their name. It starts with a K.
Kyle?
Not
Little one?
Not Kyle. The little one, yeah.
Wears a fancy hat.
Yeah.
The name is
Wait, no,
evading me
sir.
right now.
But you know exactly who I'm thinking of.
Yep.
Kulvar. It's Kulvar. Kulvar has him in his pronouns. I
There
don't
you
know if I'm
go.
liking this wolf. Eepy. Sleep well, Shion. It could be an outhouse with Wispy written on it, and you would love it. Now hang on. I don't love just
I don't
all
know.
Wispy World map. There's a few of them underwater that I won't go to. And there's, I like Wispy and their style, but the log cabin aesthetic is just like, my favorite map maker and my favorite aesthetic. Easy favorite. God, I pat you, Kaz. Do you have Sonic shoes? Do you have Sonic shoes, Senril?
No.
I think that's
I don't
me.
think so.
Look similar to Sonic shoes, but they're
Hmm.
not. They're wolf shoes. Even though they look like normal feet. I don't remember anymore.
Blushing eyes emote. I mean, I do. I'm gonna die of cuteness on this stream, Kulvar. Someone had large ass shoes. I don't think it's Senril. Senril's in a pretty.
Oh, these slippers are pretty big.
Yeah, but they're slippers.
Yeah.
But look at mine. It's these. Can you even look at them?
Behavior. Look at me. So there's. Oh, there's my foot and Kaz's. There's Senril shoes. Those are just straight up slippers. Those could be Sonic shoes. Like if you made those red, those would absolutely.
Oh my god, I don't want my red.
Yeah, I don't think you need red
I do
either.
love the color red, like back before Kaza was a thing, or before my past life. I did like red and black before.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, granted,
then I-
these slippers are chunky.
Yeah. I have never had a red and black face. I liked Shadow when I was playing through Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and around that age. But I
like Shadow too.
very early on, when I first started playing World of Warcraft, the first guild I joined was a guild called True Evil. And their tabard, their logo, was a pitch black tabard with green bone trims, and then like the World of Warcraft Warsong Gulch jaws, the teeth that were green. And so because of that guild, I have always really liked the dark green on black colors. So Kaze colors here are very in line with what
So you like me?
I do. Not because of your colors though. I just like you for you. But the colors are, I'm like, oh, these are good. There's some friends
More appealing.
that I might not necessarily like their color scheme. There's some people I know that I see their colors and I'm like, I don't think this looks good, but I like them, so I will keep that to myself. And I
Opinion
will
to yourself,
like them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now half the chat's like, it's me, isn't it?
Yeah, half the chat's gonna go, it's me,
was
isn't
me."
it? It was me the whole time. See, there it is.
Must be me.
This is... I don't dislike Kyle's colors. I think they are... I don't want to say generic, but they're very standard-ish. Like, a lot of people do Kyle's
Shut
colors.
up, Proxy.
It's
How
not...
dramatic.
It's not Logitech's colors. I like anything that uses orange without being like just bad, and black goes with anything. So black and orange, eek. What are we talking about? No Proxy. You 100% hates me. Shut up, Nix.
Yulin doesn't play games with me. What are you trying to say, Nix?
Go get Firebreak Nixhorn. Go get that. I'll play
Me?
that with you. No, Nixhorn.
Fire. Oh.
He is too popular. Don't even.
He's like mega popular, like I'm next to him and everything.
It was the slippers. Of course, Kaz like Shadow. That was the first colors I enjoyed, yeah. I do like that Shadow pump action AR-15 is real, but it only became real after Shadow game where everyone laughed at it. It's me. Joke. Hello, what are we talking about? Dylan just hates you. I do not hate. Sorry, Lojo, you're looking hot. Won't even play games with me. One of the reasons me and True get along is because we have some of the same colors. Bye for now. It's me. I am lost to dust, a fart in the wind. I want to play Firebreak. It looks so fun. Nick swore I would love to play games with. The problem is, like, we like MMOs together, and I am going through a hard, like, I just don't have fun with MMOs right now. And so, I fucking hate this. But we were raiding in Nerubar Palace, and when we decided to stop raiding, when everybody got their AOTC, Nyx was like, we're not gonna see Euland, I'm not gonna play games with Euland anymore till the next raid. And I was like, shut up, that's not true. And it's just true, and I'm like, fuck, I'm really bad at, like,
believe it.
giving a lot of my friends the attention they deserve. Here's my problem. There are things that I view as, like, need to get done. They're, like, productive things that I should be doing. Top of the list is avatar work. Back of the list is, I need to regularly get walking videos out. Then there are, like, kind of one-off tasks, like when I need to do taxes. I need to trim the trees. Just stuff that needs to happen that, it just needs to get done maybe once. When I fail at those, I procrastinate because I can't do anything else but those things, but I'm not getting those things done. So, like, if I tell myself, I'm gonna do avatar stuff today, because I am intimidated or anxious about doing avatar stuff, I just procrastinate it. So then I think of, well, maybe I should do something else, but I tell myself... Hi, Dore. I tell myself, I can't do this because I wouldn't be productive. I need to do the avatar stuff. But then I just don't get that done because I'm being bad. So it's like, I end up just wasting so much time because of brainworms and just, like, being shitty like that, that the productive stuff I need to do doesn't get done in a timely manner. And the friends I would like to see, I don't really spend as much time with them as it's Euland being dumb.
It's something. Oh, that too. Bark, 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 bark.
Bark, 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 bark,
Dylan
bark,
being
bark, bark,
bad
bark, bark, bark,
impossible.
bark, bark.
Bark, 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 bark.
Is this a new outfit, Dory?
No, I've had this one for a while. I just don't wear it.
Oh, I see. I was trying to look at it in
Bark,
the
bark,
camera.
bark, 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 bark.
You excited for tonight?
Bark, bark.
Yee, I missed last night because I fell asleep and then I just wasn't social.
You've been missing a lot of the night sleep. Fucking, are they, like, working
It's
you too hard at work?
hot!
Oh, it's hot. Gotcha.
Yes,
Dude.
and I've been working really hard. June's our busiest month.
Oh, I was trimming trees in the heat yesterday, and it was fucking miserable.
So miserable.
Dude,
It
I
was
so
cleaning the
miserable.
yard yesterday. I was sweating.
Yeah, you were in the same boat as me.
Sweating.
My-
That's so cool.
Oh, my father, he's been like, Euland, we need to trim the trees. And then, like, all the days we planned, it would rain. And so we finally had a day with no rain, right, Dory? And it's like the first day of the big heat wave that started. It's like literally 86 outside. And he's like, you ready to trim trees today? And I'm like, yeah, are you serious? We're with the heat wave? And he's like,
It ain't go.
oh yeah, the heat doesn't bother
It ain't
me.
going down either.
No, I know. Dude,
Yeah,
I said with the
it's gonna
heat
be
I
wave,
was
for a while.
melting.
and my dad just goes, oh yeah, the heat doesn't bother me. And I'm sitting there thinking like, well, it bothers me, dude. Fuck. And we
Well, too bad.
ended up doing it, getting done. It was pretty fast. It took like 2 hours, if that. And when we got done, it was nice to have it done. But
I got
holy,
home I got home yesterday. I was in the backyard in the sun. I did some de-weeding, and then I went to the side where my hydrangeas are, and I started to pull. I was like, I gotta cut some like I got some like maple trees that start growing because of all my maples dropping their seeds. So I'm pulling them, and I'm like, I think I see something in that bush, in one of my hydrangeas. And I back up because I had the hose because I was watering them at the same time. And this tiny little baby bunny comes darting out, and I tried to dodge it because I didn't want to. And I dodged it, dodged right in my foot, and I booted it. I'm like, no,
Oh,
baby
no.
bunny! And it went back into the hydrangeas, and I'm like, I will walk around. I'll turn the hose off, and I'll leave you alone. I'm gonna put some bird seed out, and be like, if you want a snack, here's some bird seed. It was literally like that big. It was a tiny baby.
cute. I was on the roof We were hi Yoku. I was on the roof.
Roof's the worst.
And like we were trimming the trees away from the roof line, right? And so like I'm literally cutting the branches to the tree and removing my shade. And so I'm like, as I'm working, the shade is getting smaller and smaller. And I'm like, fuck, dude, sucks. And at one point, we'd trimmed, there were 7 trees to trim. We'd cleared 6, but one of them was on the front, and it's like a very important tree. And my mom was like, do not start trimming this one until I'm there and can tell you exactly what to cut. And so I'm on the roof. Dad's like, hey, I'm going to go get mom so she can help us with the dogwood. And I was like, okay. He goes inside, and I'm just waiting there. I'm literally just standing in the sun on this, like, black roof, just like, oh, this is fucking hot. I don't want... There's no more shade. I'm just like, oh, God, hurry up. And then, that went pretty fast, came down, and everything. Okay, that's nice of you. Fucking showered instantly, because I'd had fucking pollen and bugs and, like, webs and twigs falling all over me for the past 2 hours. And then I got pizza.
Yeah, we had such a nice June. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then it hit and it hit hard. And it's just like, oh no. Oh no. I know.
My allergies have been a little rough in June. But otherwise, like temperature-wise,
it was because all my flowers have been just alive and loving every second of it. And that's because everywhere it's been like, oh no, the high of 82. Ooh.
Yeah.
And it's just been so it's just been like every flower has been blooming and just dumping pollen. It's like, it's beautiful. But now that it's 98 degrees every day for the next 2 weeks, and
Feeling being bad, impossible, bow bow bow, it is drive time. Gotta get prepared for the 4th of July booze rush. It's supposed to be hotter today than it was yesterday. My Vi noodles going to eat dinner, BRB. Okay, it's gonna hit 103 Fahrenheit here today. Pray for me, hell hath come to my door. That's awful. Just in time for the walk. Ayoku, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's 39C for you non-freedom unit users. There's a bunny infestation in my neighborhood now because my sister decided to house the bunnies under our porch. And they, well, bred like bunnies. So now you can see them on the road and whatnot. Oh, you have a sister? Yeah. I-96A. No bunnies here, too many foxes.
My bunnies, I don't like. I just have like flowers and everything. I let them eat them. I never shoo them off. There are cats in the neighborhood. There's animals, so they get eaten fairly often. I also have a hawk. It'll eat it, but I'm like, I won't do anything to them, and I also don't like, oh, protect the bunnies. I'm just like, you feed them.
Life is hard for you, buddy. I don't need to make it harder, but so good luck out there, kiddo. Hi, Oku. Hi. I love high temp and high humidity. Hake Tua moment. It's supposed to be Hak Tua moment. Do you see the video story of the guy that's driving and he sees the sign?
It's a Hak Tua! Hak Tua! Yeah.
You knew exactly what it's so funny.
I saw that.
I'm like, how did that? Did they drive by it once and then come back? Go around! I gotta make this video. I gotta why was he filming it already?
Yeah. Just like ready to see like.
Do they just film everything when they're driving out the window?
It is really one of those like, why were they filming? Isn't it? I hadn't thought of that. I really hope they just went around to come back. Battery was just that fast. He like saw it up ahead and was like, holy shit, and had his phone ready.
Oh, I'll be like on camera since you're not talking to like a.
You can be wherever you want.
Well, that way it's like I'm not like a voice off cam.
You're a voice off cam.
How are you real? Oh, did I go through all my notes? Oh. Don't worry, I played Victory of Round last night, right? And we have somebody.
I wanted to join.
It's a world exploration group. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But we had a moment where there's somebody in the group with us who they have really busted controllers. They literally cannot walk backward. And so I saw them in the you know the round that's like the grid of like 16 different small rooms. I saw them in one of those and I was like, I don't want to kill them. They're like just standing still. They're probably AFK. This feels mean. I'm gonna let them go. We go through the next, playing out the next minute. The dome gets to the minimum size, and it's me, Core, and that person I saw at the beginning. And so I'm fighting Core, and I'm like, I don't have to worry about Freydle because they're like just standing there. I can just shoot Core, and Core is like, there's a third person. She's worried about the third party, right? I beat Core, but I only have 10 health left. And I'm like, oh, baby, I win. Now I just need to take down Freydle. And I say this out loud, and I walk in front of Freydle thinking she's AFK, and she just looks at me and just shoots me. Just pop, and just hits me in the head, and I'm like, back at spawn, just like, oh, wait, oh no, and like, Freydle comes back the winner. It was...
That was your own fault.
Oh, absolutely. It was very much just like, I thought she was AFK. I thought I had it in the bag. You know what was even better? I had 2 wins, and that would have been my victory. That would have been like the, all right, it's over. Everybody start over. Yuland has won.
The rounds completely.
I think I lost the next 2, and then I won at the third. So I did take it eventually. But that moment of like, oh, baby, I'm the champion. Plunk. What? No. We did that. We did zombie survival to like 35 rounds. I was running around with the double bubble gun. Then we ran around in Breath of the Wild. Pixel is really a camel.
I love the Titanic.
What?
I like the Titanic
map.
Just
I think that's what they're talking about.
the Titanic
I
map?
don't know. I'm just movie. I don't know about the map. There a map?
Oh,
The movie.
You just said the Titanic. We're like, I just love the Titanic. We're like,
Where did that
what are you
come from,
talking
Kase?
I'm scrolling through Twitter and I saw the Titanic.
I'm happy for you. Holy, so many
Thank you,
people.
thank you.
Elon likes the story. Breath of the Wild has a map. Breath of the Wild has a few maps. There's one of the Great Plateau. There's another one of Hyrule Castle. Kaze 80. Titanic map is fun. Is it fun? I thought it was just, you just wait to drown there. I thought, I mean, with my phobia, I thought it was awful. Well, there's a Titanic map in VR chat for that. Good night, Goblin, with the goblin behind them. Good night, Elder. Were you?
Good night.
Oh, I missed that Dory was leaving. Bye, Dory. I see it as an eventful drinking map. I see. I like exploring the Titanic worlds on VR chat. The goblin poof. I'll see you tonight, Dory. What were my other stories? I don't think I talked about it. Oh, jeez.
Oh. You didn't talk about which is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie?
Or about Jurassic Park, Jurassic World that's coming out soon.
I have never seen a single Jurassic Park or World movie. I've only seen clips.
Why?
I was scared of the dinosaurs. I was scared of people dying in movies back. That was scary.
That sounds funny, but at the same time, like, oh my god, were you like those kids that their parents are like, oh no, you can't watch this movie, it's scary and who knows what, and they actually got terrified from that kind of deal?
Not necessarily. It was more like, I don't even know what my parents' stance would have been on stuff like that, because I was just like, I don't want to watch the scary movie. So I don't know if they would have been like, you can't watch a scary movie, or they would have been like, you're fine, you can watch it. I was just like, nope, scary, not doing it. My favorite movie.
Would you watch it today? Like today now?
Maybe. It usually takes a lot to get me to go watch a movie. My favorite movie is Kung Fu Panda. I love this movie.
Kung Fu Panda.
I think it's got good choreography. It's well animated. I think there's a lot of good humor moments in it. I think the messaging of it is really, really good. With being bullied and feeling like you're not good enough. And then
You wanna get bullied.
I don't necessarily want to give. I think it's really cool how every character, it feels like they have a storyline with a focus on character growth. You know, Poe has the storyline of becoming the Dragon Warrior and accepting himself, even though he's not what he thinks people want him to be. Sifu has the storyline of, you know, letting go of control and letting things be as they should be. Just being supportive and encouraging to others, and, you know, not being so controlling. And Tai Lung has the storyline of not, you know, trying to take what you think is rightfully yours, and, you know, not, you know, being a bastard. Given that option where he's given everything he wants and he takes the wrong path and he ends up paying the price for it. There's just, every character has like at least a small storyline. Tigress has a pretty good storyline too. It's just every character, you can just look at them and be like, this character has growth in this movie. With a few exceptions, Oogway doesn't have much other than, you know, he fucking turns into fucking petals. But every character grows, or they fail to grow, and it's very interesting to me in that regard. How to Train a Dragon is a close second. I really like Kung Fu
I like
Panda.
How to Train Your Dragon. Have you watched the live action one?
I have not watched the live action. I didn't know it was out. I thought it was coming out soon. I have not
I've been
watched the
seeing
live
clips of it.
Mm-hmm.
They replicated Toothless like exactly. They're like impressed.
Yeah. That VR map took a lot of effort. It was a titanic undertaking. Okay. I played a game when I was a kid that was like Sherlock Holmes game. They used the actual layout of the ship. Jurassic Park is good. Euland is a sweetie. Back, play with Sentinel Antenna. Not necessarily wants to be bullied. Uguay's growth is fucking dying. Was it the wrong path? If he didn't take that path, Poe would not unlock his skill. No. Poe still would have unlocked his skill and become the Dragon Warrior if he had. The defining moment, Riddle, is Tai Lung is fighting Sifu, and he beats Sifu, and he's holding the staff against Sifu's neck, and he's like, "Tell me how proud you are, father. Tell me how proud you are of me." And Sifu has that moment of, "I've always been proud." It was that pride that blinded me. I loved you too much to see what I was turning you into. This is all my fault, but I have always been proud of you, Tai Lung. Even now, I'm proud of you. And Tai Lung, you can see it. He hesitates for a moment. He has this, like, he leans back and his face gets really soft. And he thinks, like, this is all I've ever wanted. High tech. He has that thought of, that's what I've been wanting my whole life, is for Sifu to tell me he's proud of me and he loves me. And he's happy. He's genuinely happy for a moment. But then he thinks, no. If I admit that this is what I want, if I admit that that is what makes me happy, I will have wasted the last, 30, 40 years of my life training to be the Dragon Warrior and then spending time in prison. And all of that will be for nothing. I refuse to let that go to waste. I will be the Dragon Warrior. And so he basically has these thoughts within like half a second. Sifu says, "I've always been proud of you." And Tai Lung, he leans back, his face goes soft, and then he scowls and he goes, "I don't want your apology. I want my scroll." And that's, you see him have that decision. You see him have that thought. You see him turn away from it and say, "Nope, give me the fucking scroll. I will take it by force." And then he loses. Think about how the situation would have changed if he had said, "Oh, that's what I wanted. Maybe I don't want the dragon scroll. I'm just gonna leave." Imagine like Poe shows up and he's like, "You're looking for this," and he sees the scroll and he's like, "I already chose, to walk away from this." And he just walks past Poe and leaves. Poe is already trained as a Dragon Warrior. Poe has already been trained by Sifu and he's fucking kick ass at this. But like Tai Lung, he would have lived. He would have not been like poofed into the spirit world. You watch movies so much closer than me. I very rarely watch movies, but when I do, I do notice a lot of little things like this. There's a lot of little things that just, you see in body language, I pay a lot of close attention to body language. And in that one, in Kung Fu Panda, which is really funny because they're all fucking animals, there's a lot of moments like this. Another really good moment in this movie to me is Oogway summons Sifu. And he's like, Sifu, I've had a vision. Tai Lung is going to escape prison. And Sifu goes, what? No, that's impossible. And he talks to one of the duck guards and he goes, fly out to the prison. Tell them to double the guards, double the weapons, double everything. Tai Lung does not escape. And Oogway, looking away from Sifu, just closes his eyes and he exhales. He just breathes out and he's just... One often encounters their destiny on the road they took to avoid it. He just says that. He just belts that out. What the fuck is that? Oh, I see. That's gross. Hi, Cairo. He says that line, one often encounters their destiny on the road they take to avoid it. And sure enough, that is exactly what happens, right? Tai Lung only escapes because the duck visited the prison, pissed off the rhino guard. The rhino guard grabs him by the neck, causing one of his feathers to fall down to Tai Lung, which Tai Lung can then use to pick the lock and escape. Literally, the only reason Tai Lung escaped is because Sifu was like, go make sure Tai Lung doesn't escape. The only reason. And you see this in the body language of Oogway, who has had a vision of all this, who knows all this shit is going to happen, and he sees Sifu fuck this up. He tells Sifu Tai Lung's going to escape, and he sees Sifu start the chain of events that's going to cause Tai Lung to escape, and Oogway just sighs, looks down, closes his eyes, disappointed, and belts this proverb out, because he just knows Sifu just failed. Despite all the time I've spent with Sifu, despite all the wisdom and training I've imparted onto him, he still fucks stuff up like this, and he's disappointed in him. And like, moments like that is just like, oh god, I fucking love this movie so much. How to Train Your Dragon, or How to Train a Dragon has a lot of stuff like that as well. The problem is, that one hits a little too close to home for me. There's some moments, because I grew up thinking my dad thought of me as a failure, because I'm so different than him and so, versed to work culture, that there's moments where like Hiccup and his dad are talking, and Stoic is just like, "Oh, Hiccup, you make me so mad. I just need you to be a little bit less this." And Hiccup's like, "You just gestured to all of me," and it's like, God, when you think you're a failure and you think your dad thinks of you as a failure, moments like that really fucking hurt. And it's like, oh, I love this movie, but god, this sucks. I love that line. I hate that line. I hate that line because it just, god, it fucking hurts. Oh
yeah, it's supposed to be a funny line, Yuland.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's not quite that funny when you think of the terms of like, oh, my dad thinks I'm a failure and he wants me to be less me. Ow, that hurts. It's literally like the Hank Hill, Bobby Hill thing of like, dude, I wish my son was just not like this. Why couldn't my son be cool? And like in the son's position, it's just like, all right, okay, kind of hurts. Ow, just wanted to be me. Ow. Yeah, Oogway's growth is fine. Oh, I heard that one a while ago. Now the scroll was the evil one. High tech. Much movies so much closer than me. High tech. But Oogway also fail. He didn't tell him. He didn't fail at all. I mean, he let them deal with the thing that they were clearly capable of dealing with. And if Oogway had handled it, if Oogway had sent Tai Lung to the spirit realm, Sifu would never have had that growth. Sifu needed to have that moment of like getting crushed by Tai Lung and then being like, hey, this is all my fault, despite trying to control everything. Hi, Kumi. A lot of this is directly because of me, and I have been a huge source of the problem here. Bobby is an actual creature, though. I mean, I just generally think of myself as a failure. Don't. What's next on your notes? I don't like it when you point out my notes like that, Kyle. I don't fucking like that. Good lord. Trees have been trimmed. FF14, Hrothgar, and Vieira getting hats. Here's Here's a cool story, and here's the last thing in my notes.
I hate it.
You hate it?
It's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's all fucking lies.
Why don't you want them to have hats?
No, it's not that. It's just like after all this time, like fucking bitches that already want to put a hat. Like what?
It did.
They don't
take
even put the effort of making ear holes, as one Kiwi pointed out. Not, I don't know which Kiwi in your chat, but like the Kiwi of my friend. But like,
Hi, Dana.
It's
bro,
it did take
so
them
much
4
of it. Then
years.
Twitter.
It is.
It's, apparently it's 6 years, and Twitter. I see the comments are like they're trying to defend Square Enix. Like, bro, they make so much fucking money, they can fix it easily, and they don't want to. They just hate Vieros.
I think
Yeah,
it's
of
better
course.
that they're adding the hats with no ear holes and it just clips through. I think that's better than not having hats at all. Not having hats at all is just genuinely fucking wild to me. Like, why just take away the option? I think they should have done
I can
it with
wear
ear
a
holes.
helmet, like a metal helmet. I can wear those. But I can't wear a baseball hat. I can't wear a cowboy hat, which is the most annoying thing.
I'm just trying to steer away from my being depressed. Elan's notes. Wait, trees were trimmed? Trees were trimmed. Oh, it's a Cairo. Hi, Cairo.
Trees were trimmed.
Cas being a goober. Square Enix makes so much money off of FF14 spend money on games that might bankrupt their company. Oh, yeah? Yeah. The cool story.
So much money. They're gonna be an anime expo. I'm like telling Razor, like, give me some merch and yell at Yoshi P to give Vieira's hats.
A Swedish billionaire. So I don't like billionaires, but you know, I think I might have found one that I like. This guy just purchased 400,000 acres of the Amazon rainforest for the sole purpose of protecting it and keeping it as, you know, just rainforest.
As is.
He specifically bought out a logging company in the area as well, just to shut it down and stop them from doing anything. This guy is just like, I got money, we're saving the rainforest with it. And it's like, holy shit.
Okay,
This is what
that's a
billionaires
deal.
should be
good
doing.
Billionaire. That's a good billionaire, not like the ones we have today. That's all I'm going for.
No meds till Monday. Need name brand out of pocket is over 1K. You need a different provider, Noodles. Your doctor's actually incompetent. This is absolutely
Your
insane.
doctor does not care how much you spend. They just want the dough.
I'm making a concoction again. Oh no. Is the
I
insurance
don't trust
now?
in medicine, man.
You should have had
I was-
it 1 or 2 days ago, but the doctor wrote a bad note, right? They aren't vile or anything. Doing more than Brazilian government. Yeah. Yep. With how much you struggle with this, Noodles, it's just there's people in the system like
Noodles.
they're fucking incompetent. It's just how it is.
Just don't trust medicine. It's
No.
never a good thing at the end of the day.
No, they need it.
I read a ranting channel, and they were talking about how they had a toothache, and they were contacting their doctor, like they send them medicine, and the toothache's still there and everything. Then he had to see the doctor, the dentist, and like, oh no, you can make an appointment a month later. Like, bro, I can't handle this pain. I need it now. And they were mad about it. And they got the appointment like that in that spot because they were ranting about it. They're fucking pissed off. Like, I would be pissed off if I had a toothache and I need an appointment now. Unexpected tooth pain. I think they got it fixed. They got it feeling better without like actually fixing it, actually getting to the cause instead of just giving him medication.
This thing.
I do too. I need a regular checkup.
It's like the fucking Adventure Time episode. Yulin dentist.
What is that? Fuck, Yulin.
Yulin, go dentist.
What is that sound? me just being blah and I don't want to do it. I don't want to think about it.
Same. I don't want to go do a doctor's checkup. It's too much effort.
I need. Is the insurance now doing
need
it?
to.
Get back to alchemy/s. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for my trip in a week. Oh god. I haven't left this house in legit like 3 years. Like I haven't slept somewhere else in 3 years. I don't wanna leave.
You should leave at least to see you in TwitchCon.
I don't want to spend money on TwitchCon. I'm going to a
I
family
don't either,
reunion.
but I wanna.
in a
That's the
week.
fucking way I'm
meet.
thinking. When Kai was talking about it, I'm
I-
like, God, that's such a waste for like a single weekend.
Well,
I just gonna did the 1-day pass. I don't care about TwitchCon. I just want to meet friends.
what I've heard a lot of people do is they go just to the Airbnbs. Like they don't go to TwitchCon at all. And sometimes it was
the
like you could find discount
Fuck
passes.
is the point?
Because everybody's gonna be there. You just hang out at the Airbnb with all your friends that are going to TwitchCon. So like, you know, half the group goes to TwitchCon, half the group just hangs out at the Airbnb. Then when the group is done at the Airbnb, you go out, you know, drinking and have fun with the full group.
Basically, I'll get to meet Carl.
Now, that's, you know, everything's gonna be expensive then. It's
Yeah, I'd rather go to not fucking San Diego.
yeah, it'd be better
Oh,
like
it's
if everybody.
expensive.
It'd be better if everybody went to like a not super expensive meetup that's just like, hey, we're going here at this nice area that it's just going to be us doing there. It's not going to be a big convention or something. But like if a lot of people are going to
Yeah.
TwitchCon, it's just, you know, it's not bad to have them meet up
Better.
there.
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, Texas is great. Just come here.
But
Easy.
guys, here's the plan. Kaze
Oh.
starts streaming again. They pop the fuck off. They go massive. You know, we're talking 10,000 viewers every stream. They're rolling in millionaire streamer money. And like anytime
Oh,
they
man,
go
I
to
wish.
TwitchCon, they rent out like 5 Airbnbs. They rent out the compound, and you know, we all get to go to
Oh,
that,
I wish I could spoil.
right? Oh god.
Imagine being a millionaire fucking Twitch streamer.
If
Wouldn't be me, and they're fucking destroying the shit out of their reputation. Lol.
If I win the lottery, I'm not telling anybody. But there will be some.
Bro, if
But
I
there will
win
be
the
some.
lottery, I would.
Tier 3 sub to
If I
every
win the
single person.
lottery, I would actually quit my job for a few months.
Oh, but wait, hold on. If you win the lottery, you're only quitting your job for a few months? You're not just retiring?
Bro, the
Mm,
money's not gonna last forever. You think it's gonna last forever?
What do you
No.
bet?
Depends how much money. You can just invest.
I could invest, but at the same time, like, I wanna buy my own property. Have
If
my
it's-
dream. Go to college.
If it's $1 million, I mean, I could last.
You
on
can't
that.
retire off that.
Oh,
you
yes, I
cannot
can.
retire off of $1 million, Elon. No, you cannot.
Maybe you couldn't. The way I want to retire, I
Maybe.
absolutely could.
Just buy gold. From what I hear commercials, just buy gold
Dylan,
instead of
do
investing it
all-
in the bank.
Do all the math right now. You could not live the rest of your life on $1 million.
$1,000 for rent every
I
month.
absolutely
Imagine
could.
it's like 12,
Um,
10 months.
if it's like $10 million, yeah, I feel like
You're good.
anybody.
10
could retire.
million, you're fine.
Yeah, but 1 million, no. You crazy?
1 million, not really.
You won't even last.
I don't think
fucking
you guys
year.
could. Did you say you wouldn't even last a year?
I want it because I have other people that need money. Not just myself. My family that lives with me. My mom. I mean.
I would absolutely be able to retire in a year. Guys, I'm not even gonna like make that much in my life. So like yeah. I'd probably keep
I
streaming
wish
like
I had
this,
that
but
kind of life. Just chill, not worry about anything.
Going to the dentist for a checkup, deep cleaning is better than having to go to the dentist for a root canal. Paracetamol, my beloved. Kind of a waste of a ticket. You mean just hang at the Airbnb fucking? I would hope that's not what most people do. Gonna go to San Diego and
At
have
least
a
I'll
heart
go to
attack for
TwitchCon.
prices again. Cast goes viral because they're
Just-
so loud that even people not tuned into stream can hear it.
Lol.
The
I
sign,
need to bring that energy too. So
the signs will be a hairless femboy. If I win the lottery, the only sign is me
What?
buying a home. Nothing else is changing, lol. Elon just lives in his parents'
Same.
basement still. True. For me, if I win the lottery,
I wish I had a basement.
or if I won $1 million, I'd probably start renting a house. Not a house. I'd probably start renting an apartment or something.
Just buy a house.
I don't want to own a house though. I don't want to do maintenance on it.
Then
I'd much rather live in an apartment
Okay,
where it's
then-
like I don't have a lawn to take care of. I don't have like maintenance to. The plumbing stops working and I call, the maintenance and be like, fix my fucking toilet. Get over here.
isn't there like a kind of insurance thing for homes like to do that? Like insurance. I seen commercials like America's Home Shield or something like that, and they do that kind of stuff.
Maybe, but like between the cost of a house and then services like that, that's way more expensive than an apartment. I'd rather just have an apartment.
Yeah, well, I lived in apartment life for a really long time, so I wanna have my own bedroom at some point.
I did apartment on my own for 3 years, and other than that, I've been living with my parents. And I would choose, if money was no object, I would absolutely do apartment life.
If money was no option, I'd absolutely not be in the apartment life.
That
If
money,
life was much more easier,
if we're talking
then
like
no.
$10 million, I would do like skyrise apartment, like a fucking crazy nice one. You don't have neighbors. It's like just fucking nice as shit luxury apartment. If it's like, if I just had like $1 million, it's like, okay, I gotta make this last. I would very much like one of the apartments I had in like Texas. That was nice.
Buy an apartment and rent an apartment or something. Buy two. Just maintenance that. It's less cheaper than a house, that's for sure, I believe.
If I win the lottery, the only sign will be me buying a house. Nothing is changing. True. Just lives in his parents' basement. You can hire plumbers and shit. I would own like apartments. I wouldn't want to own an apartment. I would just.
Why?
Sounds like a lot of maintenance and work. It sounds a lot of effort. An apartment. When I lived in an apartment, I just set up fucking auto pay. I just, paid rent, and if something broke, I told him to fix it. I didn't have any yard work to do. I didn't have any like car to manage. It was just everything I need is able to be brought to me, and it was pretty fucking nice. Rent them out. Yeah, that sounds like work. Sounds like crazy work. Realistically, if I had like millions.
It is work.
If I had 10 million, I'm making the streamer compound. I'm buying a plot of land, having a house built, having a bunch of, not tiny homes, but really small, like, homes that my friends could live in and not pay rent.
Can Murphy have his own?
Murphy cannot have his own. No.
Why not? He's looking up at me right now. He's saying, Yolan, please.
Fake answer, he's a dog. He can live with you.
What the hell?
I am a dog. Woof woof.
You're a different dog.
I'll say one idea I've kind of had is like
He's
get a
crying now.
group of
Yolan,
a
what'd
few
you do
friends
to him?
together and like buy an old kind of small school. Everyone gets a few rooms to themselves, but you got the gym for like basketball and stuff.
There's a guy that did that in Japan. He saw a school was going out of business in a small town, and he just bought the school. He's like, "This is my home now," and like he just has this big ass fucking school.
Are you
to
talking about
himself.
sushi?
I have no idea. It's just a dude in Japan.
Talking about Riku? Oh, no, Riku's a really funny YouTuber. He has like 7 million. He just bought. He lives in like rural Japan. He just bought a school, and that's where he makes all his content.
I didn't know if it's like a YouTube guy. I just know there's a guy out in Japan that like he saw a cheap school and was like, I can buy this, and just fucking lives in it now.
he has a really funny YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
He did, I forget what the fuck it is. It's like Japan's equivalent of Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the fuck it's called, but he did that to be like, help me buy a school and renovate the school.
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
And now, yeah, they have like a whole ass elementary school is where they live and make content.
That's rad as fuck.
That's fun. Bro, isn't it more expensive to maintain that shit?
Yes, it's horrendously. It would have been cheaper to just buy something new, but obviously with the way Japan is now, a lot of people have passion about doing renovation projects.
Hmm. Elon is tapping in his royal noble family bloodline behavior. Be like those super rich people that have an entire guest house for just their dog. God, no.
Yeah.
Barf, bark, bark, bark.
Yeah.
No.
He's a little king, man. What do you
No,
mean?
he's not.
What?
Who's not?
King?
What?
Absolutely
I
not.
am king.
You can't even take him
I am
inside
the
a
king.
Taco Bell.
I am the
Yeah,
king. What do
he's
you mean?
royalty. He shouldn't be subject to the commoners. That's why he's angry about it.
If you took him inside a Taco Bell, he's starting a fight. He's literally like the people that go to Waffle House, okay? I would not call him a king.
What are we talking about?
Pyro's dog, Murphy.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I am king. Totally.
Okay. Oh no, he's crying now. Yulin, what'd you do to him? Japan house are cheap. Fair assumption. They also only last like 20 years. That's what Kyra
Yeah, people
said.
say Japan
That's
house for
not
cheap.
pretty.
Yeah, that's a fucking piece of shit, old ass house, no AC, no fucking amenities, probably doesn't have fucking running water. Yeah, no. You see that shit? Don't fucking.
Yeah.
You see that shit on like TikTok. Don't actually listen to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I just want to live in Japan and learn Japanese.
I would not want to live in
I
Japan.
do not. Yeah, Japan's fucking terrible work culture if you're not working for a foreign company.
Working in Japan sounds awful. If I was like doing this, it's like I don't really know why I'd want to be in Japan.
If you were able to stream and make money off of that, great. Their currency sucks right now. If you're getting paid in USD, you're doing what Maru's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Maru has the setup.
Maru,
Our friend Maru
lives in
Malaysia, but
he
they get
gets
paid in
through
USD.
Twitch. So, as a streamer, they're fucking killing it. Pyro is a Cal Kiko Stardo. I don't even know what you're saying there, really. Not if we make it with bricks. Don't take it to Waffle House. He'd be holding hostage. Pyro going hard.
Going hard on.
I've never gone to Waffle House.
Who's the person?
See, I'm a weeb, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like a Japan glazer though. Japan has a lot of problems.
Yeah.
A lot of problems.
I believe that.
I used to be the
every
weeb.
country has their own problems.
I used to be the weeb that was
Not
like,
perfect.
Japan's utopia, I want to go there now. And looking at it now, I'm like,
Fuck no, it's
no,
not.
absolutely not.
It is
The-
not.
The utopias
country
are
has
Norway and Finland and like that area.
I just want the merch.
Elon, you say Finland, but Finland has such a high alcohol tax because they have horrendous seasonal depression and suicide rates. Like you say that.
They're also,
Like I think
Oh my
Arian
God.
made the joke. We're the happiest country on earth because all the sad people, you know.
okay,
That's a joke.
You make the joke.
Aaron made at one point.
you make the joke, but they're still really high on the happiness index, and so like, that's.
Oh no, Finland was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I would consider Finland.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
I
argument
know,
of
I know.
Nowhere's perfect.
So the plan is to let Mary fish and move to Finland?
No. Fishy's out of my league. Who's the person who has a dog named Winton? That is Jewel. Cheap is cheap. Internet money is great if you live in a poor area. Japan's too different from my life here in the States. I don't think I'd be able to adjust. We know you are, Cairo. Japan has never been a utopia, Wheeze. I will go to Japan, just live in the backcountry. I wonder if there are still super cheap houses in the old UK mining towns. couple decades ago, somewhere. God, I'm like having trouble reading this. Somewhere so run down.
I don't
They
want to
were
live
for
in the
sale
UK.
at £1, but still hooked up all the amenities. Just might need to do little things like build stairs, maybe a bit floor here, there. Oh, have fun with the yokai.
Elon,
Uh-huh.
speaking of £1, I forget who it was. I explained the Louisiana Purchase to a Frenchman the other day, and they're like, "We did what?"
That's awesome. Make that 1 decade ago. I derped on my head math. Oh my god, I'll get those tall yokai girlfriends. I missed you. Well, go watch your stream. She streams now and then. I'm usually asleep at this part. How am I supposed to keep you yapping? I was more so thinking about the yokai that kills you if you pick the wrong toilet paper.
No, he kills you either way. It's red, he stabs you in the back, and then blue, he drowns you. The little guy's an asshole. Unless you're in Zelda, because then he's cool in Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I thought about it the other day. The toilet paper guy is in 2 Zelda games. Or no, 3, actually, right?
He's in Majora's. I don't know where else
He's in Majora's.
He's in
Skyward
Skyward
Sword.
Oracle of
think
Ages.
Is he in Ages? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in one of like the 2D ones.
Okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't know about oracles. I definitely remember the Majora's Mask one. I hated doing that
Elon-
quest because I was like,
Elon,
"Ooh,
can you-
scary."
Can you win the Oracle games for 50? Thank you.
Possibly. We'll see. It's one of those things where like a lot of those 2D games for Legend of Zelda have been so hyped up. The only 2D Legend of Zelda game I've played is Spirit Tracks, which, you know, I don't know if
I wouldn't
I'd call
consider
that
that a
peak
2D
2D
game.
Zeldas.
No, I would say that that's bottom of the barrel 2D Zelda.
You don't think it's good?
Huh? Spirit Tracks?
Yeah.
No, it's like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10.
That's still not a bad score. To me, it's the Skyward Sword of 2D games.
I
where
would
it's like,
say
it's a
literally-
great game. It's probably one of the worst Zelda games. How I would describe it.
Yeah, the problem is the other 2D Zelda games are fucking amazing. Like, I'm obviously biased towards the Oracle games, but Link Between Worlds is probably one of the best Zeldas. I would possibly put that in top 5.
Minish Cap as well is one I
Minish
often
Cap's-
point to.
Minish Cap is amazing. I just hate Kinstone merging, but that's
Yeah.
that's everybody.
Okay,
I used to say A Link to the Past,
Red,
but I
he
know how
slits your
hard that
throat.
game is.
Blue, he strangles you. The only out is to refuse talking
Past
to
too
paper
bad.
at all.
2 new players anyway.
What if you
Well,
just
Senro,
like
that
it?
explain. I did a training arc when I was younger. So the first time I played Ocarina of Time, my brother actually pre-ordered Wind Waker, so he got like the disc where you get Ocarina of Time on it, but you also get Master Quest. That was the first time Master Quest was a thing. And me being a dumbass little kid, I'm like, oh, there's a red one and there's a blue one on the splash screen. Well, I'm gonna pick the blue one because I like blue. So the first time I played Ocarina of Time, I played Master Quest. So it was double damage received, more enemies, all the puzzles are harder, the world's mirrored.
Incredible.
And I remember the second time I played Ocarina of Time, I came back and it was actual Ocarina of Time. It was just the OG one. I'm like, was this game this fucking easy? I don't remember it being this fucking easy. Because I just like thought of it as a hard game as a kid.
So funny. What if you just wipe your ass on the yokai, and even then there's only some versions of the legend? I'll make my own SCP Foundation, then horror game for 1,000 episodes. I think Breath of the Wild is the worst. Joking? Holy. Link to the Past is the OG. I mean, objectively, it's like Wand of Gamelon and some of the like real early CDI games of Legend of Zelda. They're the worst. I think
we don't even acknowledge those.
I think for the 3D Zelda games, I personally would put Skyward Sword at the worst. We know one freak that puts Wind Waker as the worst. What would you two
I put
put like
TP at the worst. It'd be like TP and Skyward Sword together.
Twilight Princess?
Yep.
That's crazy
Yes.
to me. That's
No.
no, it's crazy.
What's crazy? What's crazy?
For all the 3D Legend of Zelda games, Twilight Princess ranked at the worst.
I love the
Well, there
theming.
was
I
no
love the
3D
characters.
though.
The gameplay's not.
3D game. What?
Twilight Princess? No, it's in Wii. What? Am I crazy?
You are. It's 3-dimensional. It's 3D.
Oh, I was thinking like 3D, like it pops out of the screen.
I know. No, it's Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Now, if I could rate Wind Waker, I mean not Wind Waker. If I could rate Majora's Mask just on the dungeons, I would put it at the bottom.
You'd put Majora's Mask dungeons below Breath of the Wild dungeons?
Breath of the Wild doesn't really have dungeons.
It has dungeons.
I would not consider the Divine Beast dungeons.
That's like saying the totem challenges in Sun and Moon aren't gyms.
I've never played it, so I don't know.
Oh. They're absolutely dungeons. They're just not called dungeons. They're called Divine Beast. They aren't gyms.
Yeah, probably.
Huh. Link to the Past of the OG?
Yeah. Actually, Majora's Mask 3D playing that again is a lot better because of the quality of life stuff they added. No, I'm just talking about the fact that you have to play the Elegy of Emptiness like 70 fucking times in Stone Tower Temple. Like shit like that sucks ass, dude.
So like, there's some dungeons that like they're just not fun dungeons, and I think that's across all Legend of Zelda games.
I hate fucking Stone Tower Temple, and I hate the fucking ice one.
Yeah.
Because you have to use the fucking stupid Goron with that goddamn banana ass controller, and you fall down, and then suddenly your ass has to walk 15 fucking minutes back up. And it's not really your fault, because it's the stupid wonky ass Goron controls on your banana ass N64 controller. Ugh.
I'm showing a lot of restraint. I'm not saying the thing. I'm sorry that happened to you, Cairo.
What are you gonna say, huh?
Skill issue. It's just a skill issue.
Wow.
No, it's I really like Majora's Mask. I don't think the temples are a strong point. I think the temples are
No, the questing and theming is fucking amazing. It is 10 out of 10.
The questing,
there's no debating that.
The whole mechanic of like you've got 3 days and like all of these characters have their own stories and lives, and like you need to like learn about them and fill out the bomber's journal. That shit is fucking awesome. That's like, do you think that inspired Stardew Valley, or were there games doing that before? Having an NPC schedule like that was
Harvest
just fucking...
Moon has been around for a long time.
Was Harvest Moon before Majora's Mask, though?
Yeah, it was SNES.
Oh, was it? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just fucking talking shit. We boil this guy. Why are you here for that, Ants? Why is that the one thing you're popping in? Hi, Ants. Welcome back. I didn't know Harvest Moon was that old.
Yeah.
There aren't gyms, in no way, shape, or form are they gyms. They are exactly gyms. It is literally do the puzzle, fight the gym boss. That's what a gym is.
Just because
That's
there's
what a
no
totem challenge is.
exercise. Oh, I thought you were talking about Pokemon like gyms.
We are. But I'm saying the
Okay.
totems in Sun and Moon are just gyms with a coat of paint over them.
I just never finished Sun and Moon. My 3DS was just jank and I couldn't play it. I got it and never played it. I got the Alpha Sapphire and I couldn't play it 'cause my 3DS was being jank.
They're not gym though. They call challenge time. Which one is Link, a child cartoon looking
Whatever.
thing? Like half of them. And Cairo is biased. We boil this guy. Carsoon was a SNES game. Shit talk shit. Hi Ants. Hi Riddle. Man, how good
No,
is
I'm
Ring
not
Factory?
crazy. I'm not crazy biased. I'm biased for Oracle seasons, and that's it.
They're not.
And I'll fully admit that.
They give up on the totem fights halfway through the game. Still gym. That's just the same thing as like they give up on the gyms halfway through the game. Which I mean, in Sword and Shield, do you... No, I think you do actually fight. I couldn't remember if you fight the old lady or not. Not a gym. They're just gyms. They're literally just repainted gyms. Instead of needing
Was
8,
it Sun and
you need
Moon or
7.
Sword and Shield?
In Sun and Moon, you have the totem challenges. Sword and Shield is a shit game.
It's in
I'm
Aloha,
happy.
no?
Yeah, well, it's in Hawaii, not Aloha.
That's what the island is called, no?
Oh, the island's Alola. Yes. Okay, I misheard. I thought you
Aloha,
said.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you. Oh, you
did
said
say
Aloha.
aloha.
That's like the. That's saying
Say
hello in
hi.
Hawaiian. I was like, there really isn't a nerd emoji big enough. Every game with gyms gives you 8 gyms. Sun and Moon just gives you the totem challenges. You get like 5 or 6. I think you
Sun
get
and Moon
7.
was stupid.
Sun and Moon was okay.
I just stopped following Pokemon after Sun and Moon. My favorite was X and Y. I like Zekrom and Mesh around.
I also had X and Y as my favorite.
I said Zekrom and Yamero, you didn't correct me.
Well,
Oh my god.
I didn't notice it. Those were Gen 5. X and Y was my favorite. One guy is just like,
I
meh,
like Black and White
here
too.
have it. I'm too lazy to make a challenge. What the fuck is that? With Sun and Moon, you haven't missed anything good. Don't worry. Totem challenges are not gyms. In no way, shape, or form. They're exactly like. They're exactly the same. Go collect all the gym badges. I mean, the totem badges. Stop with Pokemon for Gen 2 or 3. This guy, I swear. Hi, Ty. Ugh, it's
Hello.
one.
It's
It's
fucking
one.
underwater Enderman in my goddamn Minecraft.
I
Yeah, you
wanna-
take your nap, mister.
I want to take a nap. You are just being difficult, Elon. They're the same thing. They're the same fucking
Bro, they're
thing.
the same shit. They just wanted to name it differently and be unique. That's all they wanted to do.
Your character turns 10 years old. They get kicked out of the house. Go get your 8 gyms. I mean your 7 totems. And then fight the Elite 4. It's the same thing.
Same shit.
I'm going to squeeze you. No, you fucking won't. Because I'm here right now, Nick's like, hey, get on. I'm going to take a nap. Let's cuddle. And you won't. You won't.
Can I get? You're gonna go nap already? Damn.
I am. I'm
I was
going to...
already falling asleep at some point.
I'm gonna end. I'm
Give
gonna
her 3
get a
days.
snack, and then I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm in my bed. I'm not like in my chair.
Let's see. Look at me.
I'll lay down too. We'll see how long it takes before it gets too hot in here.
Bro, it's always hot. What do you
I'm
mean?
gonna grab my fan just for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to someone that I don't know if I've rated them before, but they're playing Minecraft. I have a lot of mutual friends with them. I want to say thank you for the socials. Flash raid. Lulu H. The totem fights aren't gyms, they're just wild routes with a single boss Pokemon. Like, imagine the shittiest version of going through a cave, legendary at the end. That's what the totem challenges are. Being difficult, I'm going to squeeze you. They're a blatant substitute for gyms, to be sure. They're just shit. I'm going to squeeze you like a styrofoam cup because you won't admit they are gyms. They're gyms! It's not 10 years old anymore. It hasn't been since they got pushback from the Game Boy Color era on that. I know, sometimes they're like 14. Also, I'm working on stuff today. See? I said you wouldn't. Go take your 8 gyms so Man and Mama and Papa can make another one. The Sleepy Boy Pokemon player characters tend to be now. Take care, Elin chat. God bless you all, sweetie. Thank you for a great time. It's not Kyra, Lulu the dog. Now feeling. Yes, you did raid him once. Or whatever. Have I? I don't know that I've raided. Anyway. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We walked 5.2 miles. Nothing planned tonight. I'm gonna be doing, VR stuff that you guys will hear about tomorrow, but no stream stuff. Other than that, yeah. I love you. Bye.
cute.